Hey folks, hello and welcome to our Saturday stream of RogueTech as we continue the campaigns, of course, of Apollo's Vipers, and once again the soundtrack brought to us New Dawn by Timothy Seals. Some phenomenal work on there. Hello Sprogue, hello Weighted Lizard, good afternoon, good evening, or good morning as the case may be for a fairly significant portion of our audience, if the Australians are actually in the house just yet. Alrighty, so as of last time we finally managed to get our Mauler basically on deck, and it will be dropping on this mission as well as we attempt to recover some sort of lost air. Yeah, so aside from that, we recently did have a video that we put out just earlier today at about 1:30 o'clock, that another breakdown of heavy metal that we went through. Paradox had another massive stream where they showed off basically every single weapon in the game, so I took a whole ton of screenshots and then proceeded to talk for an hour and 15 minutes about it, when at the very beginning of the thing I just didn't think it would take that long. So make sure you go Huh? What? No mic? Why would no mic? No YouTube notice? Oh, okay. I misread that. Oh, good point. Yeah, we do have to record YouTube notice, so there's really not much I can do about it, unfortunately. I suppose we're just going to have to go without it, and hopefully the YouTube people will have picked up our Twitch subscription, or, well, things are just going to have to be as they may. But yeah, as I was saying, we did come out with a video earlier today, so make sure you go check out it at some point. Pretty cover. No, but dude, it's when you're trying to read somewhat fast out of the corner of your eye, it can become somewhat difficult. So let's get moving right along. We have two lizards in here. This is starting to get a little bit creepy. Alright, so basically we're dropping down. We're hopefully going to be robbing someone blind, stealing an air off the place, and apparently that's our target zone in the middle of nowhere, as far as I can tell, unless there's a building that I'm just not seeing. So yeah, okay, so as usual we have the Nova, which is currently being driven by T-Bone. It's equipped with a triplet of ER medium lasers, a pirate laser, AMS for all that point defense protection, and a Gauss rifle. Arclight is driving the mini Polt, which is death and destruction incarnate. Apollo is in the barbecue Polt because we've noticed it's one of the few mechs that he actually can hit the broadside of a barn with. Punisher is of course driving our sexy super tank Mauler, which is currently trying to hide behind trees. I don't think you need to hide behind trees considering you have 400 forward armor. So, yeah, this thing is so well armored because it's got the hardened armor trait, and so this is nuts. Coach is in the Disco Cat. Ek is driving the Drop Bear. Jester in the Arctic Cheetah, which is equipped with all the flame you could possibly get on here for the ultimate irony, and of course Lego because I don't have enough stuff. So, with everything out of the way, let's just get underway. It looks for once the Simura has managed not to strand us entirely, so that's going to work out quite nicely. Hopefully we'll be able to actually get a couple of things going. By the way, recently we hit 1,000 subs on YouTube for however long YouTube's actually going to still be lasting around based on what we've been hearing lately. And because of that, we're having a celebratory stream. Sprogue, what is it? Is it next week or the week after? I want to sell Lego. I do want to sell Lego. I would very much like to sell Lego. He's very, very small and equipped with a single silver bullet Gauss rifle that I could use for other things and have a twin silver bullet Gauss rifle. Can you imagine that awesome? Yes, so next week we are going to be having a celebratory stream. It's also going to be sort of the start of our new time slot where we're going to be getting an hour earlier just because we noticed that during daylight savings time that seemed to work out a lot better for the Europeans, and I can kind of finagle my schedule enough in order to make that work, so hopefully that'll work. Yes, 4 p.m. EST, that will probably become our new standard stream time if things sort of work out well, and that'll hopefully give people some more time to watch and or enjoy. The Mauler is, of course, driving incredibly slowly because it's in the middle of a forest, and the hardened armor slows you down even further. Maybe we should take the hardened armor off and take advantage of those 15 tons of equipment that it still has. Hello, Big Brick. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you around for us as we continue to basically try and rob somebody. I don't know why I consider it a rob. We're clearly rescuing them, or perhaps kidnapping. I'm not quite sure which one. They may have tried to be running away from their parents in order to have an illicit marriage to someone that their house does not approve of. Are we really the bad guys in this scenario? That might actually be the case. Where'd the chat go? Where did the chat go? That's a good question. Twitch chat, where'd go ye? Huh. Well, now all the things appear to be breaking on me. Why are you not functioning properly? A little stream up. Unless Twitch had like a mid-stream update or something, it should be working just fine. Should be my widgets. Why you do this during the middle of the bloody stream, I shall never know. But yeah, where's the chat box? Take a look at such. All is operational, unless everything's just melting down on me. Try this. There's a chat box. Oh. But the chat box just isn't showing up on this particular screen. That is very odd. Properties. It's even showing up when I take a look at properties. Huh? Well, now I'm right. Totally confused. Okay, so maybe OBS is just being really weird about it. Oh. Oh boy. This life without fish fresh is not a life worth living. I don't know about that. So I gotta figure out what the heck's going on with this one, because that makes no sense. That's an OBS problem that we're having right here. Because it should be functional, and it is just not. Because as we can see, there you all are. But there you are not. Hide and then refresh. Drag you over, drag you to the side. What is going on here? Let's... Okay, that... Yeah, I haven't the faintest clue. There it is. Okay, this is what we're going to do for now, and I'm going to just shut this off. That we don't need to bother with it. So chat is back for now. I'm just going to have to use sort of my experimental rig at the moment that we're currently not supposed to be using, so pay no attention to what you saw before I removed it. I think you messed up the scene. I didn't touch the scene, so the scene is weird. It's just kind of disappeared. Alright, but we're going to rock and roll. I still hasn't bankrupted myself. No shade. We are still rocking and rolling and desperately looking for you to fix things. More melee, less clan shenanigans. It's not my fault. It's your fault. You guys made the game with making hatchmen so bloody rare. How am I supposed to operate on these levels? How dare you? Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Yes, Sprogue, he wants nobody to actually listen to him at this moment. So everybody make sure that you totally ignore Sprogue, because he clearly has asked it to be so. Let's see if we can't get just everybody filtered back together. It seems to be that we can't run a single stream without having certain minor difficulties, but alas, c'est la vie. Although, it's going to be really interesting trying to get the Mauler into the combat. We just got to get out of this forest to stop taking the additional, like, 20% movement penalty so we can get this party actually started. And the knights don't stack together? What? Okay, now that's not my fault in terms of reading comprehension. Somebody else is going to have to explain that one. So, unfortunately, the Disco Cat just walked, but the Disco Cat has a mask, so I can just sprint it on for. Oh, there it is. Hello, enemy. You are a Timberwolf. Lovely. I would love to steal you, because what kind of clan doesn't have a Timberwolf? We have also identified an Orion 2C, which is interesting. I don't have any parts for that. And a random carrier who needs to die. Do I hit with a 21? Potentially. So, let's just see if I can't make it. It's a 24. Rock and roll. Oh, it was good! It was good! Nice job. The Narwhal Beacons at midnight? No. Red Reaper and Black Knights. Any news on the Make HQ drop? Probably not this week. Or at least not this weekend. I may be able to find time for it during the week, but basically compiling all the information and going through the, like, 3 different attempts at recording the episode that ended up happening, it just ate up pretty much all of my spare time. So, unfortunately, it's probably going to be a little bit until we actually get another episode of that out. Basically, you can blame harebrained schemes whenever this sort of thing happens. It's basically their fault. Another good hit on him. Unfortunately, we're within medium laser range in order to fully engage that. But we've got quite a bit of pain already going down on top of that little guy. So what I'm going to then try and do is I'm going to switch over to Swarm MRMs, turn them off, turn them on. And that didn't work, unfortunately. Okay. Twitch connection is total crap. Make sure to step down the settings. We have the lower quality options for a reason, and we'd love to have you. Yeah, Brick, I really wanted to get one out too, because I'm really kind of looking forward to being able to play with the heavy toys again. Like, not that I don't absolutely adore you people at Diamondback, but I play with you guys a lot because, well, you come up with the most missions, and having an opportunity to use the really big mechs is a lot of fun. So Adder will be dropping down along with Boa, and I think Cobra has a mission this week too. It's going to be basically a full-on heavy smorgasbord. Yes, the Pirate AMS already kicking in, knocking out basically everything. And here comes Le Orion, which this is actually a proper Orion model. It's not just a it's not just like a rehash of the normal Orion, because the Orion 2C was actually in MechWarrior Online. So it was brought over here quite nicely. It's one of the few 2Cs we actually have. So the other one, of course, being things like the Warhammer 2C and... God, what are the other ones we have? The Highlander 2C, that's it. Yeah, remind me to overload it so I can really get to work on these people. Ooh, and a Marauder. Any kind of idea? Oh, it's a normal Marauder. Twin PPC missed by, was that negative 61% or negative 7%? In any event, he managed to miss us. Alright, so we have a fairly nice set of mechs here. I would kind of like them all. Diamondback are champions and you love us. Diamondbacks are prolifically aggressive. I will give you credit for that. Pegasus, Scout, Hover Tank. So we are looking at a full clan. Well, actually, it's not a star, it's a Nova. There is a difference for those of you who don't know. Stars are formations of 5 mechs, or 5 of any single type of unit, but Novas are used for mixed formations. Like this 3 mech and 2 vehicle setup we're currently looking at. The Marauder, I may as well swarm you, because why the heck not? Open fire. So enjoy my gift of love and high explosives. Oh, I love how well that worked. That worked way better than I thought it was going to be, not gonna lie. Sprint on forward. Let's see if we can't get a little bit of extra aggression running down. How many damage does that carrier, and how did it manage to survive a plasma gun to the face? Apparently quite well. The Timberwolf is fairly exposed. The Orion's fairly exposed. I kind of want all of y'all. I want every single thing on this one, so I'm going to lay a sense of lockdown on the tank just in order to help things out. That's a lot of evidence. That's heavy MRMs for you. They're ridiculously good. Oh, you're not the person I care about. Where's the carrier? Oh, there you are. It's a clan SLRM carrier. Not quite sure what that means, but I'm going to shoot at it anyway. Because I kind of want to save... Oh, you have a point defense system. That is incredibly wise of you, sir. I demand the... You can demand all you want, but there's a Timberwolf on the field. I'm not quite sure you're going to get what you want. Alright, Lego, do you have a shot? You know what? Give him some cluster. Let's fully tip him over. And also, we'll lay a sensor lockdown just in order to make Sprogue a little bit happier. So, the Marauder has been marked, Sprogue. Streak SRM carrier? Oh, Streak LRM carrier? Yeah, that makes a heck of a lot more sense. And there's his maximum evasion, so all we gotta do is poke him and he'll fall over. Assuming, of course, I have a mech that can poke him. But you know what? I have a mech that can move at basically insanely blisteringly fast speeds, and we can rock and roll as fast as possible. So as soon as RogueTech fully figures out just how fast this mech is going... Oh, I love Mask. Mask is so much fun. Alright, hi, buddy. Fall over, please. Zap. Oh, structure exposed. And we managed to damage PPC. Okay, we gotta be very extra careful with him, because if we blow off that torso, we don't get all the parts that we want. So he's on his back. He is now vulnerable to us. And how many wounds do you got there, buddy? He's got 5 or 6. Yeah, that ain't happening anytime soon. Arctic Cheetah. I require your extreme aggression and speed, of course. So could shoot at you or you, really, because you're right there. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get any closer, am I? Weapon systems, yeah, you just have a Guardian ECM that I don't want to currently waste on. Why are you shooting the mech we're trying to salvage? Because I need to basically remove it from the equation, because a pair of PPCs is startlingly and frighteningly effective. So we have to be careful about what we're trying to do. I also need to remove him from the equation. So multi-target as usual. Lay one down on you, and lay a whole bunch of flamers on you, and let's see if we can't barbecue 2 at a time. Oh, just... What have you been taking today, Jester? You're just nailing everything. Unless you just totally missed this Pegasus. You totally missed the Pegasus. I'm not going to complain. Killing the LRM carrier was a heck of a lot more useful than killing the Pegasus. But dude, you had like 4 60% chance shots there, and you managed to nail the 30% on the plasma gun. Good job. Are you planning to do a vanilla with heavy metal or stay with RogueTech? Let me put it this way. The last time I went back to vanilla, it darn near killed the channel. So, unless they make it incredibly easy to swap back and forth between the two, I don't foresee myself doing a heavy metal only playthrough, unless, like, it's easy to swap between, which I don't think I've ever seen it be easy to swap between. So, yeah, probably not. But hey, if enough support comes in, and by enough support I mean, like, if suddenly my channel jumps up to 5,000 subs, sure, we'll do it then, with all of them clamoring for that. Trying to shoot the enemy without stand in the water, dude. Who cares? Flamers are flamers. Hello, Uber Irby. Welcome to the stream. You're welcome for streaming. I love streaming. It's a lot of fun. Keeps me from cheating. So let's fire everything we've got at the Marauder. Just sort of begin the barbecue. And we're trying to reserve the amount of damage. Plus 7 heat. That was really terrible, not gonna lie. Nova, I require your assistance on forward. And actually, I could, I suppose, go for his head and just trying to head cap it. We've had some luck attempting that before. So if I went for your head, it would be a 39% chance to hit in general. Yeah, I'm going to shoot the Timberwolf. Ooh, managed to miss with the gas rifle, but triple medium laser. Hello, Ketso, what's up? We happen to be fighting 3 mechs that I actually kind of want all 3 of them. We have a Marauder down over here, we have an Orion 2C, and we have a Timberwolf. Unfortunately, it's not an eared Timberwolf. You may notice that, you're not a Timberwolf, go away. He is lacking the distinctive Timberwolf ears. They are small as... Oh, no, he's not. Never mind, I'm a liar. And the AMS system rocking and rolling. I forgot to overload it. Sprague, why didn't you remind me? So managed to shoot down the 2 missiles. Punisher!
Talk to me.
It's time for all them puns. So let's continue to get a nice little high ground advantage here. You see him from here. The power of Gauss. Oh my god, the power of Gauss. What the hell? 81.7? What is this range? From here on the mountain to here in the valley, Punisher is ready to kill. It's not been its turn. Yeah, it hasn't. It just moved forward. It was the one who fired the triple shots and hit the Timberwolf. Do we have 4 parts to an Orion? We have 4 parts to a normal Orion, not a 2C. Which makes life just a little bit more difficult. Okay, let's see if we can't blow his head off. So, yeah, 60 damage is not quite enough. Let's warlord it to make sure that we do enough damage. So we will now be doing 65 damage, which is just enough. Let's see if we can't kill him. I want to see accuracy breakdown. Good point. Okay, so gunnery 12, which is a 92% accuracy. Aim arm mounted -1, aim height -5, aim target prone -2, aim weapon accuracy -3. We are stacking up a 3, 4, 5, 10, 11 bonus to that gunnery 12. And then we're only getting sacrificed. Aim sprinted +2, aim targeted terrain +3, aim moved +1, no visual +5. He can't even see what he's shooting. This is beautiful. Take the head, take the head, take the head. He did not take the head. If he had, we would have had the entire thing. That would have been too good. I must admit, I would have been incredibly greedy if I was onto that. The height bonus is a big, yeah, the height bonus is a +5 right there. I may not move the Mauler from that location. That's huge. However, I do take some issue. You should actually have a worse accuracy if your target is prone, not a better accuracy unless you're standing near him. Just saying. Alrighty, so he's going to be able to stand up, right? Because I think that's it for me. Yeah, there's nobody else moved on 14, so he's going to be able to stand. Where did we actually hit him? I mean, I should be able to get a fairly decent break. Oh, we sent a torso at him twice. Baby, baby, I almost murdered you, and I didn't even try. So, yeah, that's pretty good. Alrighty, so what else do you got coming for me, buddy? Because I kind of think I've got you handled, which is kind of scary. The fact that I have like 2 or 3 light and medium mechs sitting right next to a Timberwolf and I'm feeling confident. Like, that's kind of scary. Single PPC didn't manage to connect on us because 1 PPC is busted. It's time to flamer. We would like to try. He took out +9 heat from standing in the fire. Drop bear. Do you have a target on just like the truck down there? Because I kind of want him dead. So I'll swing on over here. I will ignore you a little bit. We'll save our chaff countermeasures for a little whiles and see if we can't just utterly annihilate this guy. All the weapons, if you drill properly, you can kill him. We broke a couple of his heat sinks, but we're on a tundra map, so it doesn't really matter. So there's that. Also drop bear moving forward. Coach in the disco kit, and Coach could actually finish this off without too much trouble. I do, however, want to make sure that I shut off the mask because it could explode, and that would be less than ideal. For obvious reasons, you don't want to be in a mech when the mask explodes because it tends to break your ankles. Which is not good at all.
Let's move.
Poor Marauder, well, we're trying. Not that hard, but we are trying. Please, for the love of God, stop shooting him in the back. What was that, 3, 4 hits on the Arctic Cheetah from behind on a 70-something% accuracy? You ought to feel ashamed of yourself, man. Yeah, look at that. Shaving away all that armor.
Yeah?
Alright, mini pulled. It's time to murder him. I mean, right.
Confirmed.
I have Swarm, I have Acid, I have Listen Kill. Let's switch over back to the Listen Kill. Who do we want to kill? I think the Orion needs to die. I mean, the Orion's cool, but let's be honest with ourselves. It's a choice between a Timberwolf, an Orion, and a Marauder. And the Marauder and the Timberwolf happen to have reverse whip legs. So, yeah, let's fire everything we've got into him. 60%? Rock and roll. Oh, I should have set to Acid mode. I'm an idiot. Ah, that's okay. He'll take some damage. You don't have any use for that armor? Who? Man owes Coach some money. The most dangerous thing strikes again. And here comes the Timberwolf looking for the kick. Ah, you could not touch this. I am invincible. That'll actually get his heat under control, which is somewhat sad. Alright, Jester, get your Arctic Cheetah into the back of our Marauder. It's time to play games with him. So line up like so. Not moving all that fast, which is somewhat dangerous. But hey, I think we can have this handled. Don't blow his arm up, please. Of course, you could miss with all that. That's plus 39 heat. I suppose that's some. So there's that going for it. And Lego! Lego, let's go kill. Let's go knock somebody off his feet. before Shade takes away my loving ability to be able to just utterly annihilate somebody immediately with stability damage using the cluster round. We shall enjoy it as much as we can. Engine crit. Ooh, penetrating hit. Nice job. So, already he's feeling unsteady and not particularly happy, but I assume it's now his phase. Yeah, phase 18. He's on the roll. So, let's see. Yes, friendly fire. And the point defense. I'm going to overload you just as soon as you come out. Talking about Shade? I don't think Shade's here anymore. I think Shade left us. Alright, T-Bone. Yeah, you're going to kick that sucker onto overload mode because why the heck not? If you break it, I'll set it to not overload mode and we'll deal with that later as the time comes. But yeah, let's see if we can't shut everybody down. Could shoot the Marauder, but I'd rather keep him alive, so... Ooh, that almost hit the Marauder. How are you missing so often with this gun? I have built you specifically for this Gauss rifle, and you managed to continually miss on me. I am significantly disappointed in you. You have failed me for the last time. Let's full-on Warlord this, because we're going to need the additional accuracy. Show me a Marauder. Oh crap, I'm on the side with the arm. Shoot. Yeah, this arm's going bye-bye. Flood him with fire. Oh, it didn't. It's a miracle. It's a beautiful Christmas miracle, and we're still in November. By the way, if you're one of those people who begins, playing Christmas music right now, I hate you so much. Fire the Orion, please. It's so good. It's so beautiful. I love it. Stand still. You're not leaving that mountain. I'm here at 160p glory. Nice. Maybe you could fix twitching. Oh, the poor, poor man. Alright, so, yeah, this guy has basically turned into my ultimate long-range sniper. Like, I can keep him on this hill and he just doesn't care. Now, the reason why he can do that is he has, like, a ridiculous number of buffs in his head, so he basically has the maximum of accuracy, but still... Did you just fire a PPC? Oh, thank you for playing along. Should be able to shut you down without too much trouble. Lego, let us, more pressure? I think more pressure is good. He's just getting all of his armor stripped off. Yeah, just take aim. 82, 77, I'll take the 77 and just cluster it. All but 2 hit. Nice job. We'll shift slightly on forward because you are an urban mech at the end of the day. You're not particularly fast. You go between the speeds of slow and less slow. Do you use Ethernet cable or is it Wi-Fi? I don't know what he uses, but I assume he will answer. Alright, so I could go after this Timberwolf, but I kind of want to steal this Timberwolf, although this Timberwolf is highly well equipped with heavy weapons that can kill. So let's just keep that in mind, that the Drop Bear is going to heavily rely on his stealth technology, and also he's going to blind himself with the following chaff flare. And blasted. Okay, hopefully that'll make things a little less accurate. Hello, Kujibo, welcome to the stream. This week on Discord. Shade and Raza, would you mind fixing Nerd Noun? Yes, indeed. Alright, Mini Pole, it's time for you to get death and destruction laid down. Of course, you're going to be fighting against him. I'm going to set to Acid Mode, because Acid Mode is a lot of fun. And do I dig into you and just steal all of your armor? I think that I do. Mr. Orion, please lay down. Structure exposed, acids, ammunition, explosions. Apparently there is a battle computer extreme long range. Who invented this and where can I find them? Because I need to put them in my current mech. We'll shift on over here with a Disco Cat because it does scatter damage so very, very well. He's lost almost all his guns. Oh, this poor little Orion. Don't worry, I'm only beating you up because I can't fight your other 2 mech buddies at the moment. Once I... Oh, that's a full knockdown. Oh, this poor Orion pilot. He just can't make it work.
Ready for orders.
Alright, Jister. That's what she said. Yeah, the perfect bag shot. You may as well take it. Oh, yes, this should cook and barbecue something. That's a good hit. That's even... And he bailed! Just no kill required. Just gone. Why, thank you, sir. So yeah, that's 5 parts of the Marauder right there. Saved Tarek from the accountants. He can try, but the accountants and I are currently having a fight between whether or not we buy the new stuff or not. He is Tarek's accountant. Alright, on to 18. This Timberwolf is going to have something to do. Let's see if I can barbecue him. If I manage to fully barbecue this Timberwolf, we are going to have a vote as to whether or not we get the Marauder or the Timberwolf, because we have a very good chance of getting both. Actually, we have a better chance of getting... Or a very good chance of getting one or the other. So, Mini-Pull coming in with that point defense protection.
Come on.
And 19 of 40. I love this gun so much. Did you break it? Did you break it? Did you break it? It's not broken. Lovely. Alright, so with that in mind, off with his head, I think. Oh, that... Darn it, that was almost 4 parts until the UAC ammo exploded. Kind of reminds me of the scene from Galaxy Quest. It has been turned inside out, and then it exploded. That's why if you're on the gun, you'd have to run away screaming looking for the Argo. Had the smarts to bail. I'll mute any dissidents. You can try. Sprogo wouldn't even let me mute somebody who managed to get me to waste an entire hour and a half on a mission. Alright, let's see if we can't begin the barbecue over here. We're of course going to set over to Listen Kill Infernos. And we're going to keep the heat theme going. Even though he's standing in water in the middle of the tundra, we're going to keep the heat theme going. Because apparently you don't even need to fully barbecue somebody for them to want to totally bail out of a mech. You can stand still, honestly. Well, you can't actually see the target. That's a shame. Okay, I suppose we need to move off my grand mountaintop. It's fun while it lasted. I follow the leader LRMs or acid SRMs. So yeah, give us some follow leaders. Accuracy is so beautiful. So beautiful. Alright, Jester.
Waiting for orders.
Here's what I need you to do. I need you to drive up behind the mech. Then need you to hit him with literally every single weapon that you ever had. Oh, he's moving at 18, now I'm 24. Does anybody have a sensor lock? My kingdom for a sensor lock. Sensor lock.
Got a lock.
Okay, and then you're gonna run up and you're gonna punch him in the nose because you can do that. That's fine. Bonk. Glance broke. We're talking about I forgot about that, but it worked out.
I'm out of LRM.
That's okay. It was adorable. Alright, time for the Arctic Cheetah to come shifting in around at maximum aggressive speed. We have a target. We're going to maximize the full-on Warlord potential. It is 99 ones across the board. Let's barbecue. Plasma residue, heat. Ooh, good shooting text. Now he is out sort of in the middle of the water, which makes it entirely possible he could actually get shut down in a single turn. We're just going to have to hope it doesn't happen. Aim for the face, and nominal. Thank you, Thor, the Danish Viking, for the follow. We do appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, and hopefully you have a good time along for the ride. So how's your forward armor doing? Yeah, pretty good. Let's blast him. I still think the quirk for Marauders is they are more likely to get leg hits and side hits. Oh, we got the head injury on him too. Lovely. So now he's just extra vulnerable. Apollo, would you like to continue the barbecue? It should be enjoyable. Oh, I'm out of incendiaries. Oh, that sucks. Aim for the face. How are we doing? Your armor is fine. 50 heat and the knockdown. That'll be working with that one. There's one. No, DreamHack. No. He's panicking. He's having a bad day, which is good for us. Lego, start to move in. Would you like to shoot him, Lego? Can you not? Apparently Lego just doesn't have a line of sight. So there's that. Varangian is haunting us. Yes, he has returned. The insane Viking Varangian. The only reason why he became the insane Viking Varangian, because apparently Varangian means Viking. So, that ended up becoming a thing. Sprogue timed out DreamHack for 60 seconds. What? Sprogue? What are you doing?
What can I do for you?
So, let us continue to engage. Do I just not see you or something? Have you bailed out of the mech and we have no idea? We're gonna have to find out when we get on top of him.
I've got you.
One roll. This is true, there is one roll. Okay, do I just not... Oh, he might just be dead. Oh, he's dead. He's dead on the ground. Good job. It's only showing him as being in existence. But he's barbecued or murdered or dead or something, because Dropper had a line of sight on him last time. Alright, let's go accept our goodies. So we have the potential. Remember the timeout. Alright, is this the end? Sumirang, are you gonna come pick me up? So that we can fully get on out of here. Because, yeah, that's all of a Timberwolf right there. That's all of a Marauder. They are both 75-ton mechs. The Timberwolf is a Clan Omni mech. The Marauder is an Inner Sphere heavy command. So now we need to figure out which one we're actually going to steal. Because we could build a Timberwolf, or we could steal a Marauder. Both are interesting options. What do you guys think in the community? So the Marauder is incredibly iconic. It's one of the original mechs out there. And the Timberwolf is one of the most iconic mechs out there. It tends to be on the front of all the mech warrior boxes. Stormwind wants a Timberwolf. In fact, I'm going to set up a poll for this, don't worry. As soon as the people come pick us up and it gives me a loading screen, I will set up a proper poll. Yes, it is indeed called the Mad Cat. I'm just trying to be nice. I'm trying to blend in with the kids of the clans. So he's not actually dead, is it?
Commander?
Well, luckily for me, I don't need to make it dead. I can just move on. All right, everybody, time to roll. We're getting on out of here before the game can fully break on us. So just keep everybody sprinting on towards that.
Double time. Let's go.
Does the Timberwolf count as a Mad Fox? Yes, indeed, it did. Although, you know, it is a Marauder. It is a Marauder.
Got it.
All right, let me go set up the poll now, because we are still traveling. So, new poll. Question. Mad Cat or Marauder? I don't even know how to spell it. Marauder. And I'll make this poll last for 3 minutes. Vote now. All right, there we go. If you are on mobile, unfortunately, apparently it just doesn't work for mobile people, which is kind of sad because it would be really fun to have. So Mad Cat or Marauder poll is now up. You may vote as your conscience dictates. However, we already have a Timberwolf. This is very true. The Howl's Heroes campaign does already have a Timberwolf. We built it with 2 Gauss rifles and 6 medium lasers, and it proved to be interesting.
No shooting.
Then don't blend in with the guns. Vote for Marauder for a cookie. Sprug really wants that Marauder. Are there people in the mechs, some of the people in chat? Not as of yet. We may end up doing that at some point. The only reason why I'm not doing that is because if I change them, it changes it for every single pilot. So that would kind of mess with Howl's Heroes, which may not be the worst thing in the world, but it is potential that we can start altering around the names just to fit people who are subscribers or patrons when the time comes. For right now, it's not really a thing, but if enough people start calling for it, then we could start doing that.
Full throttle.
Mad Cat on mobile. Somebody's gonna have to vote for you. What the fuck? Marauder on mobile. Oh, they're canceling each other out.
Orders.
Continue the forward.
Understood. Moving fast.
What's up, DreamHack?
Yes, Commander.
Did you insult Sprog and Sprog came at you with a ton of bricks? How do I see who voted? If you click on the current poll thing, there should be a drop down, and that should show you all the votes and how they're being tabulated.
What can I do for you?
Unless you're on mobile, in which case you don't get to vote, apparently, according to Twitch, which is really odd, considering how common mobile is starting to kind of become. Like, if I take a look at my analytics, mobile is a surprisingly large portion of the people watching. Although, you know, our audience is not exactly gigantic. We're no... who's the popular Fortnite streamer? We're no Ninja. That's the thing. Maybe someday, but not today. I like Marauders, but the Mad Cat is better mech. It's not about what is the better mech objectively, it is about which mech speaks to your soul. What mech talks to you in the night and tells you the secrets of all things that must be for happiness to exist. Life, liberty, and, you know, destroying the entirety of whatever faction you happen to not like that day. So for me, it's the Champion. I adore the Champion. Champion's not a good mech, it's a 60-tonner, and 60-ton is a bad weight class all things around. But I love it. It's awesome. It speaks to me on a personal level, and there it goes. Now everyone can see what Sprog is. He's hiding behind the I'm the cool guy mask, but in reality... Then take the glint. Mad Cat with 2 risk crack 5s. Do we have enough ammo to make that work? See, that's one of our biggest problems. We don't have ammunition for anything. It's entirely possible that this is moot. That mech may not actually be dead. At least not according to the game, and it may not give us salvage for it. I just have a hope for it, and if it does, then we're going to grab parts to it, or maybe not, as the case may be. The poll is starting to come too close, so make sure that you have gotten yourself into it. Very happy I chose the longest version, because we are going to be waiting a long time for that Mauler to sort of slow boat his way on over. In fact, I kind of think the Urban Mech's going to beat it. Oh! The Mad Cat and the Marauder both got equal votes.
I hear ya.
Wow, you guys. Talk about indecision.
Pedal to the metal.
Good work on that. I don't see who voted for what. How am I supposed to... Oh, I see what you're saying.
How can I help?
No, you don't get to see that. It's all private.
Moving at a sprint.
We have a hidden ballot for a reason, and that's the reason.
Orders?
Okay, Ek, you're in the zone. Please don't shoot at the ground. I don't want to waste ammunition or potentially blow you up. Lego, get in over here. So we're just sort of taking up all the positions inside. T-Bone. Let's see if we can't make a fun little hexagon shape. And you're in the zone. That's 5 units. And Jester is in the zone.
Confirmed.
And Coach is in the zone. Arclight is now in the zone.
Confirmed.
They're looking badass, looking cool as they get ready to be picked up. Although, then there's Apollo, which I don't suppose those things apply to him. Although he is driving a catapult, which is pretty good. Wow, chat is really going on.
Talk to me.
Don't you weight shame my 60-ton project? Tell me what it is, but it is true. The 60-ton weight class is not technically a good class objectively, but I do enjoy a lot of mechs that are in the 60-ton weight. Now it's the cat dog met. But at the end, it's coming back with all this. We have a dog on his avatar while I have a cat. We got a Marauder vote from Thor, but he's on mobile. Yeah, we also got a Mad Cat vote from another person on mobile, so it all kind of canceled each other out.
Stabilizing and bracing.
Got a 95-ton Mad Cat Mark II with 2 Risk Rack 5s. The Mad Cat Mark II is so good. What is it, Sprog? Your mech was the Mad Cat Mark II Bravo, I think? With the, was it twin Ultra Cannon 10s and twin Ultra Cannon 5s, was it? God, that was a good mech. He would regularly go for like over 1,000 damage games with that mech. It was insanely good. Maybe we should put jump jets on this thing. Maybe that'll... No, jump jets are also affected by the hardened armor. So the Marauder, kind of slow, but obviously very powerful. In his own personal way, and the most tanky thing we possibly have. Although he may end up being just a little bit too slow to run. I wonder if I should pull the hardened armor off and just use it for other things, but I'm not quite sure on that. I like the idea of this thing just being such an incredible brick that it's nearly impossible to kill, but right now it's moving at the speed of an Annihilator, and it's an 80-ton mech. Marauder model with a rack autocannon, that would be sexy. It is going to be in-game when Harebrained Schemes has heavy metal in a couple of weeks, which that's going to be golden. They actually showed it off during the stream the other day. It was like, hey, you may have noticed this is not your normal Marauder, but I think it's sexier, and you know what? I had to agree. Oh, good. He makes it into formation, and we can be picked up. Alright, let's go see if this was all pointless. Was a Marauder 2 with 2 Yak 5s? No, you definitely drove a Mad Cat Mark II. That is absolutely what you drove. 100%, 100%. We're all biased. That's why we vote. Indeed. Alright, so let's go see if this whole endeavor was pointless, if we're just not going to get any Mad Cat parts at all because the game didn't think it was dead. We did make 44,000, which I suppose is an amount. No major damage throughout the entire company. We're feeling pretty comfortable with that one. And the loot! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What? It's Aiden Pride. You gotta... Why would you take my favorite clan pilot, and I like him more than I like Natasha Kerensky? You give me his mech and a Marauder. You bastards. It's the Pride. I can't not. Oh, also this is a 1R. Oh, that's not fair. This is the 1R original with the ferrofibrous armor and a Pride. Game, you such riches you provide. Such riches. And yet, oh, that's cruel. That is cruel. Oh, it's the Pride. It's Aiden Pride's Mad Cat. Yep, see, people are coming in now. It's a special one. It's not just any Mad Cat. It is Aiden Pride's Mad Cat, which Aiden Pride didn't drive a bloody Mad Cat except for like 2 occasions, but still. Yeah, 2 Marauder parts out of that. But we did get all of the Pride. Sorry, Sprog. The game basically came up and curb stomped your ambitions on that one. But we have parts to the 1R now, which we can start building in other directions. But dude, it was a Pride. It was a Pride. That's not just your normal Mad Cat. I will see if Derek really appreciates me or not. Dude, this would be like, God. I don't even know how to describe what sort of combination we just ran into right there. Also, I'm really kind of insulted now by the AI and how they drove that thing. But yeah, the Marauder is a good mech, but it's not Aiden Pride's personal ride. You can always mess with his numbers. Oh, he could easily do a lot of damage if he wanted to. Sprague thinks you appreciate him. I do actually appreciate him quite a lot.
New
He's
target
incredibly
acquired.
helpful. Thank you, Mitch, for the subscription through Twitch Prime. Really do appreciate it. Thank you for helping out the channel. And hopefully you can enjoy all the brand new emotes that you have access to, which you can see down below. 14,844, which just shows how well we did that one. And let's take a look. The ultimate betrayal, top 10 enemy betrayals. All right. Well, I haven't sold Lego yet, so there is a... Hey, Sprague. Hey, Sprague. Hey, Sprague. Hey, Sprague. How much do you love me? We had the parts for it. I don't know where, but apparently we have the parts for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where is the 5th part coming from? Timberwolf. Marauder. I don't know where it's coming from, but apparently we have a 2R somewhere here. Does anybody see this Marauder 2R? Because I don't. So... Oh, it's not filled in because we can't build it. Right, okay, so there's a Marauder in here that I actually need to pay attention to. That's a Mad Dog. There it is, right here. Aha! Oh, it's the Starleague Royal. Interesting. So Sprague, since this is just for you, we can either build the Marauder 1R, a Marauder 3M, and I recommend the 1R just because it's the better one, because the bonus is large, or we can wait for more parts to the Marauder 2R and see if we can't run into another SLDF one. It's up to you. This is your choice because you have been with this channel for so long and you have supported us so heavily. So make your choice quickly so the people don't have to wait. I'm not gonna touch that until Sprague will choose the worst one. It's up to him. It's his Marauder. At this point, this will be Sprague's Marauder because of that. What's the hard point on the 1R? The 1R is carrying 2 ballistics, 4 energies, and nothing else. And the 3M is 2 ballistic, 4 energy to support. So you're gaining a pair of support hard points, but you're losing, I suppose, certain advanced technologies. And then, of course, the Marauder 2R is 2 ballistic, 4 energy, and will probably have an SLDF kit for the heatsink kit. So. Well, the 2R's, the thing about the 2R, it's... Okay. So it will be the 1R with the 2 ballistics and 4 energies. Do not disparage. Oh, this is going to be expensive. Okay, last confirmations, Rogue, just to make sure. Hardpoints are not quite the same. The 3M has a pair of support hardpoints on board, whereas the 1R does not. It's not that expensive. Okay, he wants the 1R? 1R it shall be. Unless I just accidentally clicked through to cancel again, didn't I? Ready? 1, 2. Lock it in. A brand new, original mint Marauder 1R. And of course, hidden bread. So we now have gotten both of them. We have the Mad Fox, which will be what we will rename it, and we have our first Marauder. Oh, that's sexy. Not gonna lie. You know what's also sexy? That's also sexy. That you need to sell excess inventory and go ammo hunting. Yeah, we need to dump several mechs at this point. So I'm actually tempted to dump the barbecue pult into this thing, just so we can rock and roll with it. So let's go build ourselves a mech. It's not that expensive compared to what the Urbies cost. Alrighty, yeah, it's... No, I got the fusion core still. Oh no, holy shit. Good pick, Sprague. Everybody give Sprague a round of applause. That was a good choice. That was the good choice. SLDF Royal Heatsink Kit. Oh boy, now we're talking. So we can build this thing into anything we want. That's beautiful. It's basically fully intact too. Oh, we're missing a couple of double heatsink kits, but who cares? This is some serious heavy metal. Now will be the time you accidentally bankrupt yourself. Structure is locked? No, the structure is not locked, I don't think. The armor is not, and if I come over to equipment, Give me endosteel. Bum. Yeah, we can add endosteel onto it. So this is just base kit, but yeah, we can do whatever we want. CT gear is structure locked. So we have got enough weight to put it on a... Ooh. I could make that work, I think. Show me Gauss rifles. It's not quite what I was hoping for. Gauss in the arms. Alright, we have enough Gauss rifles to do that. We have a pair of clan Gausses, which we can go Gauss. Oh, no, we can't. We can't go Gauss in the arms. Because it only has energy hardpoints. So, DPC. One's cheaper. Yeah, this one's cheaper. Goes like that, goes like that. Goes there. That goes there. So it has a ballistic hardpoint in the shoulder, which I suppose we could throw on, say, a silver bullet Gauss. What I kind of was looking for was a heavy Gauss rifle. Unfortunately, we took all of our heavy Gauss rifles and we already put it into the thing, because we're actually really close to having the tonnage for that. Hide the hyper laser. He doesn't like the hyper laser. He hates it. He despises it. And we have enough tonnage for a pair of these. And we could absolutely do something like that. I can't do it, unfortunately. The heavy Gauss rifle in the right torso is actually my build for MechWarrior Online. Was a heavy Gauss rifle in the right torso and a 5 or 6 medium lasers. Or medium pulse lasers. So right, we could do something like this with additional support equipment on board as well. Again, this is going to be pretty much your mech. So, because you wanted the Marauder so badly, and we got super lucky with it, and you got me a Royal Double Heatsink kit. Put large lasers of some kind? Okay. He does not like PPCs. I think he's crazy, but he doesn't like PPCs. Weapons. Lasers. I have a large heavy laser. Do you want it? ER clan, ER clan, ER clan, ER clan. That would be all 4 heavy large supports. No support hardpoints? This is true. I too don't like PPC. I don't know why people don't like PPCs. They're awesome. Okay, you got the 4 ER large clans. You are rocking and rolling with that. We are probably going to need some heat control on this one. We're looking at 72 for 141, so throw that double heatsink back on. Probe and then ECM. Okay, equipment. Give this guy... Do you want a full-on warfare suite? Because we got one. So this would be a combination of the two. And it weighs exactly the amount that we need. Plus half a ton. And it's got an SLDF cockpit and fire control system SLDF, which means all the basic stuff is normally good. Greybeard loves PPCs. Greybeard, you would love my Lament mech from Howl's Harrows because it is packing triple PPC, and it's great. What's the weight? You've got half a ton left. So the Warfare Suite weighs 3 tons. And this, of course, is only if we take the Silver Bullet Pirate Gauss. We don't have to take this because it's 14 tons. If we take a Clan Gauss, you'll actually have 2 more tons to work with. You just won't have the cluster mode. So the heat efficiency is 78 for 141. So it's not exactly great. Could do with an exchanger, honestly. If I've got one, that is. Engines and heat sinks. We do have an exchanger for 10%. Okay, that'll help you out. And that'll be 75 for 127. Obviously not great. Okay, so we put this back on. I'd need to find half a ton of weight, but I do have a... I've only got the one. I thought I had more versions of this. That must be the other campaign. Patchwork material could help out a little bit. That over there. Put the exchanger in the head so that when the heat explodes, it blows up the entire mech. Clan Gauss rifle, you got it. Weapons. Gauss Clan version. That'll give you 1.7 tons, which you could cram in another double heatsink, which I think you kind of need. Not gonna lie. Ooh, do you? No, you don't. Oh, you do have internal room. Right. Pull that sucker off. Give me 2 of these. There we go. And see what if we have a gunnery life support. Don't think we do. Nope. You don't. No gunnery life support for you. Energy bonus for the additional accuracy could go on there, but that will make you a little bit more toasty. Why should it explode? Because an exchanger. Pressurized coolant can explode for 9 heat and 33% of that as damage. So it is rather dangerous to actually have it any place important where you can start criticalizing things. Makes life very painful and deadly. Though your heat is radically out of control still. Do the armored call and the SLDF fire control systems. If you do that, you're losing the piloting and level of tactics as well. So you could, but you will be losing piloting and tactics in exchange for guts. Do you want to do that? Because the tactics is keeping you mobile and aggressive. So if you do that, you're going to lose a little bit on the initiative. Look for sensor tracker. We don't have one. If we did, it would be a no-brainer to go on. It's an SLDF pilot gear. See you around, Big Root. Yeah. I really don't think the armored call is the way to go on this one. Armor then does it? Okay, we can armor it up. So, let's make this sucker nice and tough. Although the cowl has life support, never mind then. No, the cowl's it's a cockpit. So first things first, let's make these arms more or less impervious to damage, and we're going to make it so we can take at least an AC5 to the back. 55 on the back right there. Tank up this forward armor a bit. Oh, not quite there. And I will shave from... There we go. Go as with hold large laser fire every other turn. Yep, that's always an option. So we get a nice bit more armor onto it. In fact, we could... Do I have a heavy Pharaoh? I have Clan Pharaoh. But I don't have anything that explodes, so I'm not going to use that. Mask Supercharger, Angel ECM. Alright, that looks to be a mech. When we get a clan engine in the future, we can come back to this. I think we have a clan engine. Oh, we have a pirate engine. Not enough free slots. Really? Oh, yeah, because that... Oh, no, still not enough free slots. What's wrong with my pirate engine? Alrighty. So that should be a full-on mech. Don't use pirate engine ever. It weighs 15% less and gives you the ability to sprint faster. Spro, you got a name for this sucker or not really? Oh, the XL Jaws? Yeah, that's a thought. But I think we're getting more out of the XL Jaw. Strangers explode. This is true. Are we just going to call it the Marauder? Oh, that looks lethal. I love the paint scheme. Very, very beautiful. No name needed. What sort of trickery is this? Alright, that'll be 500,000 Seabills, well, a little bit more than that, for 27 days. We'll lock that one down and rock and roll. By the way, if you do want a heavy Gauss rifle, if you wait another 24 days, we can pull it off of the Cauldron board. Alrighty. Now let's come and build Pride. Pride is probably going to be very, very expensive. Patch it. What's left of Pride? Nothing. Nothing was left in Pride. Pride was completely shattered and destroyed. Do I have a heatsink kit for it? I do. Oh, thank God. Thank goodness to the max. A engine heatsink kit of 5+. If we get a clan engine for the heavy Gauss, we can do that eventually? Yes. Because unlike actual Battletech, where if you put in an XL engine, you can't fit in a heavy Gauss rifle, you absolutely can in this. Alright, so what kind of ammunition do I have in general? Because I may not have enough equipment to be able to do anything. Or I could lean into lasers. So, racks. Oh, I have some double... Ooh, I have 2 double tons of ultra autocannon fire. Could it be? Potentially. I mean, if I pulled out the LRM-20. And really everything on this thing. Let's go check to see if I can do it. Oh, no. I only got the 1. It's the wrong type. Alright, so that's not going to work. If you want to do something... Well, we're not going to be able to touch the Marauder for another month or so. So that is already sort of out of the things. So we could go with Clan LRM-20s if I have the additional LRM-20 to go on the other ear. I don't. I've only got an LRM-15, which kind of sucks. Could go ATMs. I do have a whole bunch of ATM-6s. SRMs. I've got heavy MRM-30s, which... These kind of just go well with anything. Ammunition. MRM. I don't have ammo for it. Darn it. Holy crap, that engine? Yeah. Yeah, Aiden Pride liked it quick. A4? Oh, the Arrow 4 artillery? We could go in that direction. Clan Wolf now owns the planet, really? Of course. Right after we join them. Right after we join Jade Falcon, Clan Wolf comes in and starts stealing stuff. So we can't access the faction shop on here. Ooh, Ferrolaminar. That'd be really good if we could take it. Minus 20% damage taken. That's so good. Alright, so I would love to do this with heavy MRM ammunition, but unfortunately I don't have any heavy MRM ammunition to actually make that work. Arrow 4s could be a thing. If I have double Arrow 4s, that would be hilarious. See, are they into Thunderbolts? I only have a single clan Arrow 4. We can afford a 5+ engine heatsink to put into it. I wasn't going to bother. For now, I'm not going to bother, but if we end up doing that, yes, that is potential that we could end up doing. SRMs, if it's not heavy MRM 30s, I kind of don't care. Got to be on the lookout for ammunition. Could go to PPC, but I don't really want to move in that direction. Although the pirate heavy PPCs, they're 11 tons. It's a bit too much for my blood at the moment, and I've only got a single snub, so I can't exactly run that one. I could just run a whole bunch of large lasers, or a heavy laser. I think that's the stock engine of the Timberwolf, the same one that came out. Oh, that's cool. You can build it later since Tsunami. Yeah, that's a good point. We can just build it later. So we'll get it 18 days, and I can't actually afford to fix it. Well, the Timberwolf is just going to have to sit there for a little while. So fast if you want something to close range. Yeah, potentially. All right, we need to consider selling mechs. We need to start to triage onto the mechs that we care about, because we are now sucking down 1.8 million C-bills, and the mech bay is nearly full. So this Ebon Jack has been sitting here forever. The Nova has been useful, but we may end up wanting to just sort of cannibalize it for parts. Like, we've got a lot of kit here that we may not want in general. Could actually rip off, and I'm kind of thinking we may want to rip off this ultra autocannon, throw 2 ultra autocannons on the Timberwolf, sell inventory. Yeah, let's check our inventory. We're not going to need this. We're not going to need any Clints no time soon. I'm only going to keep the Phoenix Hawk because we're done with 55-ton mechs, because it is a Royal, and if we take that one, we may end up swapping for other things. Get rid of that. I'm keeping Sproke's Crab because he asked me to. Shadowhawk next time it needs repairs. We have a Shadowhawk? Wait, we have a Shadowhawk? When did we get a Shadowhawk? I don't see a Shadowhawk. Huh? Broke upgraded so you can sell the Lego. And the Nova when it's in repair? Oh, the Disco? Disco Kitty? Oh, Disco Kitty's so useful though. We're going to have to wait anyway until we actually start fielding a full-on force. So we did manage to get most of our cash back thanks to selling pretty much all of our mediums. We have a ton of heavies we can start getting rid of. We're going to get rid of, I think, any 60-tonners at this point. Luckily for us... Oh, never mind. We're going to keep all 60-tonners that we happen to run across. All right, so you're going to field the Royal? I'd imagine selling it. Well, part of the thing is I can sell it for, like, huge amounts of cash, which would be the thing. Or I could, do this and make 400,000 on it. Sproke already tries to break all the good things. Alrighty, so we need a day to fix people, and 4 days on the Mama Bird, the Mini Pult, and the Drop Bear, and the Archer Cheetah. So about 2 days we'll be able to run a mission. So but the Mama Bird is almost ready to rock and roll. And we can use that sort of as a replacement. Exodus, what's wrong? Have us left for bit days. Let's help him forget his troubles. Dude, almost nobody has actually died. You should just chill. He has gained dependable and high spirits. Lovely. So we have a better pilot. And we have mechs. Mama Bear is going to be ready in another 13 days. The Cauldron Born in another 17 days. Oh, it's going to take a while to get several of these. And the Not a Mad Dog is just so far down the list. The Marauder's not going to be ready for 4 months at least. After that acquisition, don't auto-repair and sell the lower weight mechs. Oh, the only problem with that is if you don't auto-repair, you have to manually go in and fix all of the armor values yourself. So what I'll do is I'll hit set the auto repair and then we'll stop the repair. Right, so quick check on our pilots, make sure that everybody's ready to rock and roll. Are any heavy or assault lambs in the game? No. The heaviest lamb is a 55-ton lamb, and that's it. That's all you get.
Yep.
So, does not exist in lore.
Yep.
Coach and Arclight are both saying everything, but I'm going to wait for Coach in order to get sensor lock.
I'm your spaniel.
So theoretically, I suppose, I don't think there's anything explicitly preventing you from it, but no, they don't. Sell trash items? Yeah, we'll get to it. We've got 21 days before the end of the month. It's not like we're sucking it down right now. And I'd like to get another mission rocking and rolling before we even do anything. Also, I'd like to sell them when we were on a planet that is a little bit more helpful towards us. Ambush Convoy for 3.5 skulls could be an interesting thing. Battle, Broken Chain, Recovery. Hostile Territory would pay us really well. Also really good territory. Fighting Clan Jade Falcon. 3 skulls for more clan mechs? Might end up being completely nice. Let's go hunting for ammo. Oh, that becomes a problem. Alright, so we do 4 of 17 or 1.6 million seals. Both are honestly pretty gosh darn good options, but I think we want to go for 4 of 17. It's kind of funny that ever since we joined Clan Jade Falcon, we've been doing nothing but fight Clan Jade Falcon. Alright, so the Pride would be nice to feel, but I can't. Everybody line up. Hopefully you don't take too much damage, and we'll probably be traveling. My kingdom for heavy ammo. Oh, absolutely. For once, I'm actually hoping we run into catapults. Because if I can find a catapult, I can cook the catapult. Alright, Ek can go in the disco dropper. Yeah, and that'll put Exodus in there, and then Coach can drive the Lego. And we are paying out almost 200,000 seals per mission. Cue Nidhogs. Nidhogs would not be terrible. We could get our hands on more Gauss ammo, and we kind of do need it. But we would absolutely like to prefer to run into those Catapult Mark IIIs with all of their heavy MRM ammunition just to rob them blind. Like, we could get some really nice kit if we rolled like that. Of course, the problem is you have to be able to roll like that. So, but if we did manage to torch them down, we'll probably just grab all of it that we can possibly find. Always go loot when finding clans. Clan loot is worth a lot of money you can earn. This is true. Although I'm not quite sure it's going to be quite worth 1.6 million seals, but we're going to find out. Hey, and maybe we'll get lucky and we'll just grab a mech. So that's always an opportunity. We might have although I'm willing to bet that we're going to run into a Stormcrow now that I've sold all my Stormcrow parts. So whilst heavy large lasers, ammo in general, Clan XLs, DHX. Yes, we do need Clan XLs. There was one in the last kit that we had before, but unfortunately we didn't take it. I do really want to get a pair of heavy armor M30s onto Aiden Pride's mech. And then maybe it should go massed pulse laser, but I think I need some kind of penetrator. I think I had like 12 tons left. A lot of that, though, is going to be taken by ammunition, because it takes a lot of ammunition to run a heavy MRM 60. So it may just end up being a pair of heavy MRMs, tons of ammo, and like 6 medium lasers, which is not terrible, honestly. Now that I stop to think about it, that could actually work out pretty good. If I could get up to 8 medium lasers, we could have an absolute party. So wishlist, heavy large lasers, ammo in general, Clan XLs. Yeah, heavy large lasers also would be really good. Just put on a pair of heavy large lasers and heavy armor M30s, and you're having a significant party. Also exchangers, really important on that one. Come on, lots of ammo. Yes, we're rolling dice at this point to see if the enemy is actually going to provide us with the ammunition that we desperately need and require. Although whether or not we can get our hands fully on them, that's going to be a more interesting thing. By the way, if you're brand new to the stream, if you've never been with us before, make sure you hit that follow button so you get alerts every single time we actually come online. We'd love to have people like you join us on these sorts of adventures, so please consider following. Also, check down below for all the links to our, well, basically YouTube and our Discord, where we hang out, chat, talk Mecha HQ, talk Battletech. Oh! Half a lance. Interesting. Okay, so it's a 3-way battle. I didn't recognize that. This ought to be interesting. Those heavy armor 30s are there for replacements for the catapult. I could actually take the barbecue pult and just rip everything up. Or the mini pult. The mini pult's too good. Tend to be low on parts because I love mechs and difficult time grabbing weapons. Have you tried making a Lamb Atlas or super heavy mech? I don't think it would fly. The heaviest mech they ever tried to turn into a Lamb, so far as I know, was the Champion, and it was an unmitigated failure.
Got a sensor trace.
Hi, it's a Kuwil assault tank. I don't know what you're equipped with, but I'm going to shoot at you.
Special delivery.
Hey, we hit him. Minipole is really fantastic. It really is. And it's basically, you know, a heavy MRM 60 and a pair of medium lasers. Which it turns out to be insanely good. You have an Ultra Autocannon 10, which means ammunition for that. Large ER Pulse. What? Oh, never mind. It's a large extended range pulse laser. Alright, I think I want to provide to you SRMs for the Inferno. Yeah, let's give him some Inferno rounds, just to make sure that he understands that we ain't playing balls. Oh, and the fire is always so beautiful when it just sort of explodes up. I applied Thunderbolt to the face maneuver with it. Thunderbolt. Did I say that you can? Oh my God, that's a lot of heat. Oh, he dropped a bomb on us. Right. We'll take care of him. Mini Pult, I require your services. We were just talking about you. Oh, unfortunately, you're aiming at the wrong person. Right. You know what? Just give him some swarms. It's almost impossible to miss with swarms. Oh, and there's a helicopter right there. Starks are exposed, and I can't even have. Oh, he exploded! Didn't even need it, and the barbecue pult was just like, you are dead. I don't even care. You are dead. Lots of incoming fire. Do I have the... I think I do. Alright, so destroy the primary Jade Falcon lance, which is rather amusing to me. What were you? You were a truck. You were an auto or an ord. In any event, you're not all that dangerous to me. The helicopter is potentially, because... Oh no, he used all of his weapon systems. We could actually salvage a tag barrage if I weren't so interested in stealing all of his ammunition. And the point defense system kicking in once again, because I'm not having any of your shenanigans. ER Pulse clans are fantastic. Okay, we'll definitely see if we can't get our hands on it. Alright, Mauler, I require your assistance. Stride into battle like the god of war that you are. That's not great. The Zoria is an LB5, and you're an Ultra AC5 and an Ultra AC5 and a large Pulse clan. Well, your buddy doesn't have anything actually decent on board, so I may as well give the love to you. Let's full warlord it up. The accuracy is not amazing because of obvious reasons. Yeah, sprinted, target moved, aim moved, no visual. Blast away. Oh my god, he just nailed 2 Gauss rifle shells in a row on the same location.
Take that as a lesson.
Punisher, you are a nightmarish creature of evil and destruction. Catapult with 4 MLM-40s? I don't even think that's possible. Like 160 MMLs, even with risk. Is there an MML-40 even in the game? I didn't think there was. I also don't know where you're getting weight for all that ammunition and stuff. So how shall... Has the music stopped? Oh no, it's still there. I was a little bit worried that everything had fully broken, because on occasion it can happen. No armor? Yeah, I wouldn't run that. Not gonna lie, I have no interest in running that at all. Although, just to make it purely insane, you can toss on a pair of... toss on some composite armor there, or composite structure. The large ER Pulse clan is identical to the clan large Pulse laser, but slightly more heat and massive range. Interesting. Alright, back on to the phases of the battle as they move on. You are so close to being... Oh wow, you would have been so dead. Just gotta put a little bit more pressure on you and you are gonna pop, pop, pop. Paul, yeah, bring the barbecue, Polton. Let's go with sprinting. Hi, I could just utterly annihilate you because you didn't move, but there's nothing on board that I care about for you. So I'm going to light... You know what, I don't want to use my incendiaries. Let's go listen kills, and let's just see if we can't kill him. There we go. Truck is down.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
You could fire maybe once. And then never again. Okay, Nova, you're going to set your Pirate AMS to overloaded just in order to take care of all of the potential problems that we foresee coming in the near future. We're going to shift right on forward. We're probably going to shoot down the Ferret. Yeah, I'm going to shoot down the Ferret because he's providing electronic countermeasure cover. And he's destroyed, which is beautiful. So, yeah, we've managed to knock out most of this Clan Jade Falcon lance. It was pretty gosh darn terrible, but I have to imagine that more are on the way. This is one of those missions after all. Do I give you heavy swarms? I give you... Let's see if you listen kills for the accuracy bonus. Mini Pult, kill. Mini Pult is so beautiful.
Nice.
There's no other way to put it. It is the pure refinement of an ideal. Clear the road. Indeed, we are holding this road. And Zoria with his LRMs coming on forward. Did I say you were allowed to fire missiles at me? No, I did not.
Talk to me.
Alright, Punisher, try and keep up with the group. I mean, it does force you to sprint basically every single round because of this hardened armor, but once you get stuck into battle, it's going to be hilarious. Fire everything.
Aye, aye.
And he's torn apart. And that's how we do it. Disco never dies. Disco is even more powerful than ever. Okay, got a drop zone right there with the enemy on the way, so let's just charge on forward, see if we can't get into a position where we can engage next round. Oh, we just put 60 MRMs on top of your drop zone. Buddy, you may be in trouble and may not realize it. We're just going to grab some nice positions. Lurkbot 5000! My god, the power is insane. Welcome to the channel. I'm glad to have your follow. Hopefully you enjoy our journey alongside with us. Well, if you keep haggling on scrapping the Disco Cat.
How can I help?
We now have an advanced Pirate AMS, which does insane, crazy things. So I think we may have Disco fully survived on that one. Alright, here comes the dropship right into our trap. What do we got? Who are the interesting things that we run into? We have a Phoenix Hawk. Oh, I need a Phoenix Hawk. And a Black Lantern. Oh, Black Lanterns look so cool. They were such terrible mechs, but they do look really cool. Also, there's a Shamash and a Prowler. I kind of just want to reserve. What's my shot here on this one? I don't know. Arclight, what's your shot here?
Yeah?
Arclight, please. Absolutely terrible. You know what? I'm in a fairly decent position. I shall reserve. You may move, sir.
Standing by.
You need to find some MML-20 risks and run this like the other place. I do. Oh, I need to find some MML-20s. I don't remember where I found the risk MML-20s, but they are so good. The amount of firepower they bring to the table is just hilarious. I do want to save at least one Phoenix Hawk 1B part for, you know, the Royal. Wait, is the 1B the Royal that we currently have? Because if so, I'm taking that. We can probably sell that for a fairly decent amount of cash. Black Lantern shifting off to the side, not managing to do anything. Barbecue Bolt, your target is still not moving, so it still has the spawn protection, so we're going to have to take him. And we'll tell us about it, just bring two. Yeah, but I need the hard points to make them all work. So, I need even more space. So if I could put in like 6 MML-10s, that would be a lot of fun. Because at that point, now you're chucking 60 SRMs at somebody. Okay, you moved. Punisher.
Got your back.
Alright, let's move you into a position where you can hopefully kill somebody. The only person you can kill is the one person that I'm trying to not kill. Good job, Punisher. That's how this works.
Copy that.
Take a peek. You gotta shoot him.
All weapons are go.
So, a fairly interesting couple of Gauss rifle shells. T-Bone in the Nova. Let's go just murderizing somebody. Come up here on the hill. I kind of want to shoot you people down there. That was sort of my goal on this one. You, I don't care about, but the Prowler, I kind of do want to kill. Unless you are triple energy and some missiles. Yeah, see if you can't break the Prowler. Prowler has been badly damaged, structure exposed, and did not explode.
What do you need?
Okay, Mini Pult, you basically can select one target on this list and turn it into scrap. So you're going to do that. You're going to turn on to acid rounds just for the extra fun. We're going to full on Warlord it just to make sure that the acid is being properly applied. And let's remove basically all the forward armor off this liner. There we go. Structure exposed. ER medium crit. Omnipod lower arm and shoulder destroyed. We have the most taken care of. MML-10 is 13 heat. MML-20 is 43 heat. Yeah, the risk stuff is a little bit weird. I can't really take up any dudes. Arclight, you could probably just stand still, but I'm going to move you just in order to be somewhat dynamic and cool about it. Because, you know, your catapults are supposed to be nimble. With an Omni-Mech you can? You could.
Commander?
Barbecue Bolt, what you're going to do is you're going to shift on over here. You're going to take a peek at him, and then you're going to say, I have prepared Inferno and incendiary weapons all over the place, and do we Warlord? We do not. Just give him all the heat in the universe. He has an ERPPC, which has now been destroyed as his entire arm went with it. At least I think his arm went with it. Hopefully I will be able to move before him, but I kind of don't think that it will be happening. Hey, I'm new to the mod. May I ask why the animations are sped up? Because I keep pressing the spacebar button. So the animations are already a little bit quicker because things in RogueTech take a while, but then I, you know, increase the speed even further. Did I say you could fire missiles, buddy? Again, no. God, I love this laser AMS. It's so good. Yeah, watch. If I don't do that, allow me to demonstrate a phenomenal assault battle without having done such a crass thing, I suppose, as pressing the spacebar button. We shall, of course, target the Black Lantern again with, we don't need acid anymore. We're just going to go listen kills. And there goes the missiles. And he's dead. So that's without pressing the spacebar button. Don't you know there's an option to speed up the battle even more? Yep.
Good to go.
So, Barbecue Pult, good thing. You have a shot on the target that I want. Unfortunately, one of your weapons is jammed, which is no bueno. And does Warlord affect heat? We're about to find out. I don't think it does. Cook him. Cook him. Is that an engine destruction? That is an engine destruction. It'll be 4 parts to a Phoenix Hawk right there. It has to be a mistake since the MML lines line up more. Yeah, there's a lot in the risk line that's weird. Meant to not press the spacebar button on that one, and I did it anyway. Yeah, go... Yeah, kill him. There we go. Good job. MML 5 is 8, so it's not that far off. Yeah, but does anybody use the risk MML 5? Oh, it's so terrible. Wait for the game to figure out just how fast this thing is going to be moving. By calculating all the heat that he has generated by shooting the... Oh, that's how much heat he generated. Firing every single one of his weapons, that's how much heat he built. Okay, end of the turn. Up to the Shamash, and, well, the Mini Pult is right there. I suppose the Shamash can do many interesting things, but we're not going to let it, because we're going to kill it, and it's going to be joyous. As soon as the Shamash actually figures out that it's actually dead. Hopefully it'll like come out here to present itself to the Mauler so the Mauler can start getting into the combat a little bit more. It is untouched. Alright, Punisher. How do you not have a line of sight on this thing? Apparently you don't. Sprint to get one. And you know what? Get it from up here. Take your high ground advantage. 90% plus a Warlord for 94%. Yeah, set these suckers to acid and let's really go to town. Oh! He popped him up into the air and then nailed him with the gas rifle in the while flying. Punisher, we get it. You're a badass. You don't have to show off that much. Oh, that was cruel. And so cool. Oh, that's kind of the theme of the RogueTech balance, though. Some of them. That's only because things got a little bit jumbled at the 1.6 to 1.7 to 1.8 upgrade that ended up happening. So I am confident. I have been assured that a balance pass will be made, which will hopefully sort out a lot of things. And when that starts to happen, I kind of want a couple of friends of mine involved in that because they have gone and made like full-on spreadsheets about things. The friend I'm speaking to may actually, in fact, be in the chat channel right now as we speak. Just saying. He actually does a lot of great analysis work and helped me do the analysis for the heavy metal video that we did and put out today about the stream that happened just a couple of days ago. Oh, what do we got here? What are we looking at here for fun? Got a Jade Hawk. Oh, I like that. A pair of cicadas and a hoplite. Alright, so we want the Jade Hawk, obviously, because I think I have a couple of Jade Hawk parts. And it would be awesome to finally have a melee mech. Like, you have no idea how awesome it would be to have a melee mech. Just give me all of your talents. Is Hydra LRM ammo always a fixed component? I've never seen it on the loot table. I have no idea. Some people have told me that it's not, and that I keep blowing it up, but that it's rare, so we're just going to have to go with that. That's kind of the only response I can really give you, sorry. Bring the mini-pult on forward. You are going to utilize your acid rounds, because why not? Also because, you know, we want to rip through all of his armor, and acid is a great way to do it. Goodbye, armor. Structure exposed. Acid explosion contained. Gauss rifle destroyed. Oh, that's somewhat sad, because it was a clan one, too. Wait, the hoplite is a clan mech? Since when? Oh, by the way, acid 27, which is going to increase our damage by 27%. Don't talk to me or my sense ever again. It's not a mini crab, it's a king crab. Well, mini king crab. Besides, it's a hoplite. It's a 55-ton mech. Remember to toast some clan mech for the loot? Oh yeah, that's definitely the plan. I'm going to light the Jade Hawk on so much fire. Did the Jade Hawk not move? Oh no, it hasn't had a chance to. Mauler, yes, you're going to target him because it's going to be hilarious. And if you don't mind, pop him. That did 115 damage per shot, and I had not utilized Warlord. Keep in mind... Oh my god, that's so lovely. This thing is a monster. I adore it. We have constructed God. The Black Lantern has an XL, so it would have been nice. Oh, well, We'll save the Jade Hawk. The Jade Hawk's not an Omni-mech, is it? It is a 75-ton mech. Will somebody look up to see whether or not the Jade Hawk is an Omni? Because I don't think that it is. Of course, now we must reserve. Although we could easily kill those cicadas, I do want to sort of see where this Jade Hawk's actually going to go. Making crab call Jumbo Shrimp. I think we're past that point. It's a Totem Omni? Darn it. So yeah, we're not going to be able to steal that. So I originally just wanted the Phoenix Hawk part so I could build the Phoenix Hawk and sell it. Because it is a Royal. It's going to be great. Oh, you stood still! You dumb idiot! Thank you. Alright, so let's get nice and close, and that's the side angle shot that I was looking for.
On my way.
I don't care about you. I really don't care about you. But I do absolutely care about you. Click, please. So that'll be 110 heat, and we might have an opportunity to boil them in the next round. Nova! Come on forward and just start popping people. You are basically the same. So tear his head off. It's spread out okay, but that's alright. I don't think it's an Omni, but I could be wrong. It seems like the sort of thing that would be a Totem Omni. Cicadas appear to be running away like cowards. What is this? The clanners fleeing before me? I suppose technically we're playing as clanners today. Barbecue! And he's offline. Lovely, we have that.
I'm out of LRM.
That's okay. You should be able to handle things with just your SRMs as long as the MMLs do not bust on you. Did they bust on you? You're not him. Yeah, you're fine. Okay, so we should be able to barbecue him, which will be great. The mini pull. I have no respect for people who flee. Hi. See, I could use acid, but I'm not going to. Because you have no armor. And we both know it. Goodbye. This is why you stay and fight people. Oh crap, no, I need to be saving these people. Well, I don't have enough heat.
Talk to me.
I don't have enough heat control to actually save them. No.
Confirmed.
You're the target, in fact, and hi.
Triggering an alpha strike.
Yeah, I don't have the heat in order to save all this stuff. Zarna and Megamech Lab both say
down.
it's not an Omni. Ooh, interesting. His reactor is too toasty for startup. T-Bone, you walk up there. Actually, T-Bone, do you want to see if you can't poach his head? Oh, but your armor's so light all over the place. You have 11% chance. You're going to shut off all of your other stuff.
Tell me what to shoot.
That was not it.
Moving to
Okay, I guess we're down to just punching. T-Bone.
Commander.
Yes, you may punch him. Get over to his left side where you're less likely to hurt him too badly.
Got it.
And punch! And Arclight.
What do you need?
Headbutt him with a catapult. It'll be funny. Trust me.
Targeting for physical
Boop.
attack.
And then finally Apollo gets to move. And Apollo happens to be equipped with even more Inferno. So hi, my friend, my buddy, my pal, my dude. Inferno LRMs, integrated laser MS, a tag. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, lower leg destroyed. He's not having a great... Come on, bail out, pilot. You want out of this, Mac. You don't want to be in this thing anymore. I want this thing intact.
How can I help?
I kind of can't step on you, can I? Like, if I do, I'll kill you. 8.3%? Turn off that. Turn off one of these. Go for his face. Wait, did we just hit his head? Oh, he's got a DNI cockpit! He's cooking every round. He's going to die. Inferno, legs are destroyed. Another overheated pilot injury. Shoot him with a tag in the head every turn. No, we're just going to barbecue. This pilot is going to die. But I'm not going to move anybody else. Because this is the last round. I'm not losing this J-Doc. I've come too far to do so. You may stand next to him. But do not step on him. Just stand next to him. You're trying to intimidate him.
I'm moving.
Pilot, ammunition explosion avoided. T-Bone, stand still.
Good for now.
Arclight, stand still. Apollo. Okay, you're down to 1 mml, which is a bit dangerous to me. Target his face once more. And more SRMs. This is another... It's down to 2 injuries. Come on, pilot, bail out. You're cooking, you're toasted, and you're never going to turn on. This feels almost sadistic. And the MML's unjammed, okay?
Aye, best to let her cool down.
Yep. Enhanced imaging cockpit is now off, apparently. Apparently he's improved to unsettled.
Cooling.
I don't know about you, but I would not be unsettled at this point. I would be terrified. More misses. Don't break his legs, just tear his head off. Overheated pilot? Oh, this is cruel. This is just a slow cooker.
Yeah? Managing heat.
Don't shoot rockets? No, we're gonna shoot rockets. We're absolutely gonna shoot rockets. Okay, he didn't explode. We got him. He's improved to
Waiting for orders.
Why, my man?
Commander.
Why would you do this? Why would you make me do this to you? Oh yeah, he's fine. Tear his head off. Pilot dead?
Reporting. Critical hit.
How's he not dead? He's overheated again. His mech is on fire. I think I'm gonna have to give him everything.
Holding and cooling.
So we're just gonna totally barbecue him in the next one.
Aye, holding to bleed heat.
Emergency shutdown? Okay, I'm not quite sure what he's doing there, but I'm gonna just fully cook
For
him.
now.
Maybe that'll get the overheated pilot status effect again. Alright, everything you got. Right to the face. Burn, please. Can I just not kill him like this?
I've got your back.
Okay. We gotta do it slowly and carefully. Not the acid. Oh, it's all I've got, right. I'm not sure I'm going to kill him.
Holding to vent heat.
Electricity heart. Oh, because he had the enhanced imaging cockpit. Oh, we just turned it on. Okay, we got
What do
him.
you need?
Right. We've got him. We've got him. We've got him. He turned it on.
For orders.
The idiot. Die, please. Right? That kills you, right?
A critical hit.
Oh my god. Why are you not dead?
How can I help?
Blow his head off, please. That's all I ask of you.
Aye, aye.
Thank you! That worked.
Mission successful.
Oh, I don't think Warlord actually affects heat. But we do have him fully intact, which we may end up just grabbing the entire mech. All it took was one frustrated round from a Gauss rifle to his face. And that's the way we were supposed to do. We should have just been firing the Gauss rifle again. Beautiful. 661,250 C-bills is not bad at all. Took long enough. Hey, if you want to get the max, you gotta work for them. Alright, let's see what's actually on the table here. First and foremost, there happens to be an entire Jadehawk sitting on the table, which is probably gonna be what I grab. ER medium lasers, ER smalls, the ER large laser. Did we get that large pulse? There it is, the ER large pulse. No FF kill? It was kind of sadistic. It wasn't our fault. We don't need 75 tonners. We do if they are massively flying pieces of death and destruction with all kinds of cool gear. We do need that Phoenix Hawk part. Oh yeah, I gotta spend. I want the Jadehawk, I really do, but I am taking the one Phoenix Hawk part to build it for free. Now you can build a death from above them. Oh, stop tempting me! Alright, so large pulse, heavy rocket launcher I don't care about, light tag I don't care about, medium pulses I don't care about, these are all streak weapons that I don't care about. Ultra autocannons are interesting, but again, don't really care about them. Articulated jump jets for plus sprint distance and walk distance. Oh, that's sexy. Case 2, claws, endosteel cores, heat sink pluses. There's a Clan XL engine that I need. Clan probes are nice, but I think you already know what I'm taking. And it's going to be the Jadehawk. Sorry, but it is. So. And it's a WX 5 and 10 ammo. That's fine. I'm taking the Jadehawk. I can't not. It's too good of an opportunity here. Because I need a melee mech, and a Jadehawk is a melee mech. Or at least, the Jadehawk I originally ran into was a melee mech. Did I get it? I got the Phoenix Hawk part as well. Nice! And we got the large ER pulse, and we got Sprogue's active probes, and the Clan double heatsink kit. The only thing out of this we didn't get was the Clan XL. Oh, come on. Don't complain. Found an excuse to mention the Discord again. I just dropped a teaser. So yeah, check on down below, guys, to the link to the Discord. Shade has apparently just dropped a teaser trailer to one of his brand new projects that he has been working on in secret. Highly suggest you go check it out in the pictures channel down below. So make sure you join the Discord so you can see all that sort of stuff. Sprug, we got 2 brand new mechs, one of which we're going to sell for cash, and we got some amazing equipment out of that. We got the Clan probes we wanted. The only thing we didn't get was the Clan XL, which we can earn later. It's not every day you get an opportunity to get a 75-ton Jadehawk. Yes, the RN gods are very lucky sometimes. So, doing pretty good. And besides, bro, you don't get to complain. I not only got you a Marauder, an SLDF Marauder, and we also got the large ER Clan Pulse Laser. So, be happy. Your Marauder is currently 120 days away from being prepared to go. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna take a month once it actually starts getting repaired. That mech will take some time. Steiner and Comstar working on that stuff, and 22,223 for the next 3 days. Should be a nice and easy thing to rock and roll through. Yeah, so the Jadehawk could absolutely have an XL engine intact. So first things first, let's go grab the brand new medium that we just... Oh, 2 slots left. The medium, which is the Phoenix Hawk B, which we've been holding onto these Royal parts for ever.
Ready to fight, Commander.
Show me what you got with this Royal. Okay, there is something seriously wrong with the cockpit on this mech. Not gonna lie. Show me what you actually got internally. Apparently you blew out all your actual normal kit. But you should have an SLDF normal, right? You do have a Royal SLDF kit. I so wish I could pull this thing off. You have no idea how much I wish I could just yank this thing off to keep it with us. 45-ton mech, 6 energy hard points. Don't think we can build it in anything special. I mean, it's really, really cool that it's a Royal with built-in endo. No, not built-in endo. But I don't really see us using it. I mean, what mech can I build into this Phoenix Hawk? That would be the question I would ask myself. So I have Lego, which it can't be built. Well, it could be built into the Phoenix Hawk, but Sprogue won't let us. I can't do the drop bear since it doesn't have any missile hard points. What else? And the Arctic Cheetah is way better. Is it? Huh. I mean, I could. Exo Clan 240. Is it time to get rid of the Arctic Cheetah? Has the time come to ditch it all to build a Phoenix Hawk? That is an interesting question we must ask ourselves. Oh, everyone just wants to scrap it. 584,000 C-bills. Really? For ancient SLDF tech, this is all you can give me? You jerks. Alright, that gets us in the green, which is nice. Other mech. The Jade Hawk. 5 parts from storage. Totally free. DOA's support model, what? Drops the jump jet's partial wing system, advanced hydrogen fair streak LRM-15s. Wow. Oh, and it has a quirk? It seriously has a quirk? It has enhanced death from above melee. I thought all the quirks were gone. Let's go check out, see what's still here. Cheetah gonna be upgraded to a Jade Hawk soon anyway. Maybe we could do that. Drop everything above 40 tons, especially the Irby. Good luck convincing anybody of that, Paco. Alright, articulated jump jets. The engine core survived. The entirety of this engine core survived, aside from the double heatsink kit. It's still here. So, we lost a claw. No talons. It's a big spider. It is a big spider. Do I have a claw just sitting in melee? No. Just not gonna happen. I mean, the center column... Yeah, the center column is pretty much fully intact aside from the heatsink, which tends to blow itself out pretty gosh darn quick. And I have 2 of them, so I could fully do this. This, I don't think I would want to go with a pair of Streak LRM-15s, though. We will definitely move away from that. Case 2 Clan is awesome because it's, well, it's Case 2, but it's Clan, so it weighs as much as normal Case. Build it later? We don't know yet. Small lasers I think we'll pull off just now. Yeah, it'll take us 24 days to construct this. It'll cost us a fairly decent amount of cash. 75 tons. Yeah, we're definitely moving into a fairly solid clan heavy range. 11 energy hard points. Dear God. Can someone please get their hands on more pulse weapons? Because that's what I need. This should be our new flamer mech. Oh, sure, why not? It has a single set of articulated jump jets, which is kind of disappointing. They weigh 5¼ tons each? What? That's crazy. Heavy Gyro is interesting. It's giving us 1 point grants entrenched after walking, minus 20% stability damage, 70 stability threshold, and weighs 20% of the chassis. Wait, 20% less or 20% more? 20% more. Remove? You need to go kid hunting? They are vector thrusts. DreamMag, you are always so aggressive. Relax. We're all just having fun here. I do kind of want to get another one of these claws. Also a pair of talons. Not worth it, the 5.5 tons. I don't know, it depends on what you build into it. Remove the jump jet? We'll do that later. All I'm going to do on this one is I'm going to rip off the stuff that is definitely not going to be continuing to be on it. It is, after all, an Omni-Mech. Super easy to patch up and repair. This will be 23 days, and we can fix that one. We'll be traveling. Remove the gyro as well. I could strip it out totally for parts.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Alright, we need to travel, I think, and we have quite a bit of time. So, let's go check with the navigation on the star map. Make the mech a flamer heat version and call it the KFC. Oh, that's a good one. I like it. Alright, so 3.5 skulls. We can clearly move up to a 4 skull planet. Maybe not a 4.5 skull planet. That might be a bit much. 4 skull planet? Yeah. Set to Zara. This will take us 19 days, which will give us some repair time. Sell the trash? We'll sell it once we get to the Clan Jade Falcon, which will give us the shop to work with. So we'll spend 50,000. We'll travel for 19 days
Calculating course now.
because we have 21. So we'll arrive with 2 days remaining, and we can sell all of our junk. No, we want to sell the mechs when we arrive at the planet. That gives us the 10% bonus to selling stuff. What do we still got? We are building 12 days Cauldron Morn, 26 days Catapult, Crusaders 26 days, Marauders 27 days, Jadehawks 23 days. Sell junk but go to a Jade Falcon. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Vapor Eagle, I think we may want to junk the Vapor Eagle. Or, could just junk the Vapor Eagle. I mean, it is taking up a slot. Drop the Vapor Eagle. I swear to God, I will get the word out. And where is the Marauder? 27 days? That's a bit too much. Yeah. Oh, well, that'll be good enough. 10% bonus is a lie. It's not working. Well, too late. We're already traveling. Weren't you the one who was freaking out about the 10% bonus? You can't play those games with me anymore. No, with the difference between pressing the scrap button or selling it in the store itself. No, that's all I'm talking about. But it'll still be a planet that we have places. I mean, it's a good idea to repair for the Argo. Do I have any more repairs on the Argo I can do? I didn't think I did. Yeah, I can start leveling up our the bar. Here, everybody, have a bar.
It'll take a bit.
Somehow it gives you plus a couple of them. So we'll cycle a couple more days. The Cauldron Born is ready, which will be a brand new mech. Lounge stuff gives plus one attack. Yep. All right, so let's go shop at the store, see what they have, and also sell some of our junk. We do have. Apparently, me telling her to go to the store was not enough to actually send us to the store. Alrighty, so a cultivator. We could put a cultivator on it. Or flamers. There are a pair of flamers right here. Ballistics, you've got the Defiance Gauss Rifle, an LB-10. Ammunition. Interesting. Unfortunately, it's not any good because it's safe ammo. Safe ammo. Bah! Why is it all safe ammo? Why is it all safe ammo? Flamers, go for it. Relax. We'll get to the tab. Medium heavy laser. Ooh. Although Sprout doesn't like them, but who cares what Sprout thinks? We are, of course, going to buy the flamers because we are trying to build up a lot of flamers on a mech. LRMs, ammo, SRM, Deadfires, the Cultivator, Jump Jets. Fusion cores of various sizes, depending on what your needs are. 5 would be 1.3 million Seagulls. Jeez, that Timberwolf. Advanced targeting computers and UAVs. Alright, so let's go check out what the faction store has been doing. Just relax, Jennifer. Jeez. You guys are too wound up. I think that might be part of the reason why I talk so fast. 2 Clay Gauss rifles, not bad. Ammo heavy Gauss. I need that. Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Available.
That has now put us into bankruptcy. ER mediums. Plasma cannon.
New weapon system.
ER mediums, ER magnas. There's no plasma cannon ammo, which is really kind of disappointing. ATMs, streaks, arrow 4s, LRMs, swarms. Am I good on swarms? I am out of swarms. LB5 cluster? No. You're speeding us up. Relax. Relax, guys. It's all fun. Although, well, I suppose people haven't been around lately, have they? Support weapons, counter chaff, none of this is super useful. Although the double AMS ammunition is an interesting thing. I'm probably not going to use it because I have a pirate AMS. And that's just a little bit better. Fusion cores, heat sinks, and enhanced imaging cockpit would be quite nice, but I'm not going to buy it. Okay, let's get to the selling side of things. So first things first, show me the ballistics and junk that AC5. How dare you even show your face to me? The HVAC 10s I'm never going to use. I would rather use Gauss rifles if I'm completely honest, and we have enough clan Gauss rifles to do it. Heavy machine guns, also never going to use a heavy machine gun. The LB5 clan, no, I'm not going to use that. The LB10, sure, just because I have a soft spot for it. Won't use the machine guns of any kind. I'm just ditching all of our machine guns. They're not staying with us on this one. Machine gun clans as well, because again, we're not going to use them. Heavy arrays, gone. Pirate heavies, gone. Yeah, I know we had 10 machine guns. I was kind of planning on maybe I should build a machine gun mech, and then it just never ended up happening because it was kind of pointless and dumb. For keeping the pirate rack 10, just because it's a rack 10. The rotary AC2s I could get rid of, but I think I'm going to hang on to them for just a little while longer. Ultra AC10s, obviously we're keeping because of the clan version. Silver Bullet Gauss is good. Don't need the ammo for the AC5 or the 10 because it's not ultra autocannon ammo. Because I got rid of all of this. And AP, even though it was a double ammo, precision ammunition would be pretty fun. Why did I have so much AC-10 ammunition? That's the true question here. We had a ton of AC-10 ammo. We're making like 400,000 Seabills just through ammo sales alone. Obviously, we're keeping the AC-20 precision ammo because it's super bloody rare. Keeping the ammo Gauss, yes, absolutely. Of course, I only have a single ton at the moment, although we do have twin Gauss currently on one of our mechs, so that ought to be somewhat interesting. Have machine gun ammo, we can dump that there. And give me that HVAC as well. So, oh, there's even more. More ammunition to be sold. Clusters on the LB-10s. I'm keeping them because it's an LB-10. Light machine gun ammo I can get rid of. Tracer light machine gun ammo I can get rid of. Half ammunition I can get rid of. More tracer ammo. Jesus, it's all over the place, isn't it? We just have ammo spilling out. If a penetrating hit the Argo, we just go up in one massive explosion. UAC-20 ammo, 1 ton. UAC-20 doubles. Safe AC-10 ammo. It's just reduces by 75%. It's just, no. Alright, energy weapons. ER large lasers, keeping them for obvious reasons. ER PPCs. I'm going to dump one, just because I don't need 3 of them. And we have none of the ammo we need. This is true. There's ammo spilling out for machine guns and normal auto cannons, but none of the ultra cannons we need. I have 6 flamers now. Heavy pirate, I'm getting rid of them. I'm not going to use them. The sacrifice is just too much for the additional tonnage on that one. Flamers, hyper laser, no. ER large laser clan, obviously, because it's our pulse. And that one, the PPC, TLCAP, I'm done with these ones, thank you. And the light ones as well, get rid of all those. See, this is where you make all your money, by selling PPCs. Medium lasers, medium pulse lasers, Raker pulse lasers, medium X pulse lasers, plasma cannon, a PPC, pair of them. Do I need them? I have a pair of ER PPCs, don't I? Yeah, I have a pair of ER peeps. It's 10 more heat for 5 more damage. Yeah, I think I'll get rid of those PPCs, but I'll wait for Sproke to see if he freaks out about what I've just said. Get rid of the heavy flamer ammo because we don't have heavy flamers, and I've looked. Actually, no, I'm going to keep it just in case. So I have enough ammunition to run 2 plasma rifles, which we can do rather easily. Missiles! Oh god, there's so many of them. I'm going to get rid of my ATM 3s. I will keep all the heavy armor arms. Keep all of this because they're clan versions, but really the MRMs are the only ones we really care about. Sell the normal SRMs. Clan SRMs are the only thing. Yeah, like at every base there. This is true. Arrow 4 ammo I need. ATMs I need. Incendiaries. Just all kinds of ammunition we do actually need because it's important. And if you haven't run into heavy MRM ammunition, we'd like that a little bit more. AMS Flare I'll keep because people have complained about it. Light Tag, Narc, Tagger, Ammo AMS Double. Do I have a normal? I'm kind of tempted to sell because we have so many. Oh no, these are just. Yeah, we have so many laser AMSs. Like, we really don't need normal ones. Apollo sells tons of weapons and spends the next 2 years fighting it, all the hotspots to flight up because the entire population is now armed. Yes, that is exactly the plan, and it's what we're gonna do. Jump jets, hi. I have 21 small jump jets. I do not need 21 small jump jets. I need 10. 42,000 on jump jets alone, jeez. We've almost got 10 heavies. Compact heatsink, cooling pods, engine pirate, which people apparently want me to sell. 180 fusion core I keep. Anything below that I would get rid of. 19 heatsinks. Give me 10. Just here. 117,000 just out of heatsinks. Heatsink doubles we keep because they're important. Laser heatsinks, I'm carrying them around, but I don't know what to do with them because I haven't seen them. Have you seen Lord of War? I have. The opening montage to Lord of War is some of the most brilliant filmmaking that I've ever seen. Oh. Okay. Active probe. Keeping him, obviously. Armored Cal, battle criticals. Normal beagle probe? What's the difference between the normal beagle and the active? So 10% sight, 15 sight, 10 sensor, stealth by 2, bonus sensor 2. Oh yeah, get rid of the beagle. Oh, I know. Ooh. Beagle is slightly better at the additional sensor information range. Best part, you get all the loot weapons you just sold, rinse and repeat. Do we need 4 Angel ECM? Yes. No. We'll sell down to 2. But it is nice to have a whole bunch of them. Especially because we're going to be building several mechs in the near future. I'm so tempted to just sell the basic cockpits. I don't think I'm ever actually going to need them. And Steel 5, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Nobody gets to complain about that one. The hard gel, I have 3 of them. I'm going to keep them just because. And the sensor basics and the supercharger. Okay. Yes, we have 5 endo. I'm swimming in endo steel. It's lovely. Absolutely love it. Do I have normal ferro? I have heavy ferro. But do I have intersphere? I do not have intersphere ferro. Okay, so we're now up to 2.639 million Seabills just from selling junk. It's love. Hard gel to the legs? Yeah, probably. Okay, so let's take a look at our current base setup because we have some problems. We only have clan ferro, which is good. It's very good. So we have the mama bird. The mama bird needs to be fully rebuilt. Unfortunately, the mama bird also has a terrible... Yeah, the weapons don't look as good as I'd like. The Arctic cheetah, honestly, I kind of want to build from the... Where are you? The Jade Hawk. Unfortunately, the Jade Hawk's going to be 63 days. So that's not happening anytime soon. Yeah, good point, DreamX. Say no to mines. That's lovely. The Nova, I think we can get rid of. We can transfer all of the Nova's capabilities into the Stormcrow. That might actually be the best way to do it. So right now, we're going to create a chopping block. And the Nova currently is the first one on it. I'm not going to sell the Crusader. We don't need it, but we're not going to sell it. Revival. I'm also really tempted to stomp repairs on the Revival and junk it. Because it's a 55-ton clan mech. So, Revival or the Disco Cat. Because the Disco Cat is an Omni, which gives it a lot of customization. And what I could actually do is we could move all the stuff from the Nova onto the Mama Bird and pull all the stuff off the Disco Cat and put it onto the Nova. Is it worth building the SCR? It's such a small upgrade from the Nova, 5 tons. Is it a small upgrade though? It's got a rear issue too. Just over rack 5. Like, it is a significantly more survivable mech, that's for sure. And there's only so much you can put in one of these mechs in order to make it fully work. So what do you guys think? Do we keep the Nova or the Scarecrow? Or not the Scarecrow, the Stormcrow. The Marauder, obviously, we're going to keep. I have spent too much time and effort into getting this thing. Same thing with the Warhammer. It's kind of funny, we have both of the main heavy metal free mechs. Lego could be on the chopping block, but he's not going to. Irby, do you want to keep the Crow or sell the Crow? Sorry if I wasn't clear. Nova's 50-ton Stormcrow? Crow is better? Crow is better, technically, but we'd have to build it. The Arctic Cheetah I want to swap out for the Jade Hawk, which is not going to be ready for a long time. Nova was tainted by Apollo. And the Revival. Keep the Crow. So we got one Keep Crow, one Sell Crow. Then of course we have our brand new, recently finished Ebon Jaguar, which has a pair of heavy Gauss rifles in the shoulders, and is carrying so much good kit on it that it took it forever to actually get built. Oh, it also has medium improved heavy lasers, which is great. We do kind of need to make this decision kind of today. Sell the Firestarter? Oh, are the Australians about? I don't think they are. If the Aussies ain't about to defend the Drop Bear, who will do it? Drop Bear is... It does need to get sold probably at some point. It's getting kind of long in the tooth. A little bit light too. The only thing that Apollo couldn't taint if its pilot is Lego. So more people thinking we should sell the Stormcrow. The Mama Bird, you have been with us for so long, but it seems like the people have turned against you. What have you done to deserve such a fate? Kill the Crow, Eagle, and Nova. Oh, Sprogue just laying the hatchet to everything. What's left in this thing? Take us no days to fix it. We're only missing an Ultra Autocannon 5. Which I don't have. Oh, it is an Omni, which makes it really good. Because you can do anything you want to it. I don't think Rekgar is here to defend himself. Because we are getting a lot of sell the Dropper. Only sell the Dropper when it's been upgraded to a heavier mech. As long as you keep the Cauldron burning good. Make another disco mech? Well, you have a disco mech. Oh, did I set... Oh, that's the wrong mech. Save the drop air into Rekgar. Yeah, Rekgar kind of is the one who made it, so it's kind of protected right now. Should we store Lego? Now that is a thought. We could throw Lego into storage. But it's always an option. The reason why I want to get rid of the Storm Eagle is, or not the Storm Eagle, the Vapor Eagle is because I want to get twin Ultra Autocannon 20s into this thing. Go build a Disco Bear? Out of what, though? Yeah, if I can put twin ultra autocannon 20s into this thing, I will be a very happy camper because it would be hilariously powerful. Right, so one of these mechs is dying today. We could turn this thing just into full-on disco. I mean, it is a Nova after all. So Novas can do basically anything you want when it comes to maximum disco. Crow, Eagle, and Novas to what I say? Yeah, we know, Spro. I just want to see if anybody else has any strong thoughts. There are, after all, 25 people in chat, although most of them are lurkers and quiet and will not say anything against no matter what we do. And we do need to do this before tomorrow's mission because I kind of want to get a whole bunch of stuff going on. DreamMag wants to sell the Nova. So we got 2 people for sell the Nova. You know what? I'm not super thrilled about the design anyway. But it does have some really good stuff for that. Crow, Eagle, and Nova. Ooh, Drixum joining on with the Crow, Eagle, and the Nova. Stepping up to take down Revival. Confirm and stop his task. 100,000 C-bills has been refunded. Coffee Grinder is now in the house, and he also says to Nova, well, you know what? Sad little Nova. It's starting to Lurkbot 5,000 already. Nova, you have served well. You have done an excellent job, but you're about to pay me 1 million C-bills. Put it in the scrap. Revival was an Ultra Autocannon 20 and several medium lasers. And then it got broken. But I think it still had the Ultra Autocannon 20. Yeah, it still has the cannon. It was just the engine that got torn out and lost one of its double tons. But what I want to do is I want to rip this thing off and put it onto... Oh, it lost its Clan XL. Oh, that instantly just makes it darn near worthless. Right, okay, Vapor Eagle's getting sold. Goodbye, little Vapor Eagle. You hardly ever were part of this company, although you look badass. Never let anybody tell you otherwise. So off with your head. 657,000. Wow, it was 5 tons heavier and we got less for it. Oh, steadily getting back within. Alright, what was the other mech that was on the chopping block? The Stormcrow. Stormcrow, another one of our oldies, the Mama Bird, currently in a little bit of rough shape. Fully rebuildable at the moment. I mean, we don't actually need to do all that much to it in order to turn it into an awesome mech once again. It just needs a little bit of love and some tenderness. So any mech parts in the shop? No. And the Hangar Queen is gone. This is true. That Vapor Eagle was in the hangar for so long. Now, this mech is in surprisingly good shape at the moment. If we were actually pulling everything off of it, we would get ourselves a grand total of 20 tons in order to put junk onto. It's not great if I'm completely honest. I'm not... Is it the engine? Yeah, it's a 330 rated fusion core. That's huge. But it also doesn't have a double heatsink kit, but we do have one. It just doesn't have one at the moment. Do I have any really cheap, like, racks of some description? Autocannon, that's not going to give me enough tonnage. I don't have 2 rack 2s. This would just be too much. The risk rack... Ooh, Sprog wants Mama Bird dead. What do people think? Does Mama Bird go the same way? Does it get strapped as well? Our very first clan medium? Airby, Firestarter, Arctic Cheetah are the real best sells, but they're all reserved? Yes, they are. Weighted Lizard wants to keep Mama Bird. He's got that personal touch to it. And after all, has been with us for so long. I can't believe I'm auctioning off so many of my mechs, but I really do need to get rid of them. Scrap, scrap, scrap. We got 2 scrappers and 1 saver. 3 scrappers, 1 saver. If it hits 5 to 1, I'm going to junk it. So do we have 2 more people who want to junk the Mama Bird? The mech that has been with us for so long, who gave birth to the Lego in a particular mission, which gave it its name. That's 4 up to scrap. Do I hear one? Oh, did we get 1 more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. All right, Mama Bird. You served well, but you're about to pay me another 1,000,000 C-bills. Oh my god, this thing was also less than the Nova. Right. Can't really get rid of anything else at the moment, because in order to do this, I need to get rid of, or I need to have fully built the Jadehawk, but yes, the Arctic Cheetah's days are numbered. It will die once the Jadehawk is ready to go, because we're going to throw everything into it. The Urban Mech. It's a reserve mech at the moment. I can't get rid of it because it is insisted. Also, it happens to be practically the channel mascot. Disco Cat also on the chopping block for a replacement for a heavier, better mech. Probably when the Warhammer comes online is when we'll get rid of that. So, and of course we have the Crusader, which is going to be another missile mech, and the Catapult, which I forget what I put onto this thing, but it's going to be something. I mean, it is a 65-ton catapult. But yeah, these are the two mechs that are sort of next on the chop. Well, this mech is also on the chopping block when the time comes. Potentially the drop bear is too, but the drop bear may end up getting sort of rated for the Crusader. All right. So we have a fair amount of cash, 5.5 million C-bills. Let's go build Adam and Pride. Actually, no, I can't. I mean, I'm going to patch it up, but I can't build him yet, so we'll just hit the patch button. Fix it. And confirm. So 18 days and 658,101 C-bills, because we're also not building anything out of the mech, but it should be ready to go, well, once that's all done. Good. So that's on the wall. I hate it when it's missing here. Never seen this much universe as this. You can build it now. I still need ammunition, so we're just going to start constructing it, so when things happen, we will throw everything together. But yeah, Eben Jag, Twin Heavy Gauss. Let's see, do I have enough mechs to actually run a mission? I do, just barely. LEGO gets to keep in. Look how many mechs we currently have in the build phase. 13 days. Timberwolf goes up because it's 18 days as well. And the Not a Mad Dog is a long time. Although the Not a Mad Dog's a full build, as is the Marauder. You can build it now. Build what now? The Timberwolf? I'm not building the Timberwolf into a laser boat. I refuse to. I love Timberwolves too much to do that to him. All right, quick check on the pilots, then we're going to rock and roll with another mission and see what's actually on this planet. Hopefully it'll be a good one.
Yeah?
All right, Clyde can level up. That will give her an evasion buff or an initiative bonus. Of course, there's also the guts bonus, but I'm going to go with the evasion buff.
Mech warrior training complete.
Fun build should have priority, really? Or full build should have... the only reason... Well, I could do that.
Confirmed.
But we're going to run a mission, so it's not really going to matter all that much. You're
I'm
saving.
ready.
Ek is not saving anymore, so I can get that. Because he has his level.
Training complete.
The mission appears. No.
Ready for
Exodus is good. Jester is good. Punisher is good. Ronin is good.
Commander?
And T-Bone's good. Okay, lovely. Let's go grab a contract. Still a Mad Cat? We do have to build it into a Mad Fox. That is kind of the deal, though. So it's going to have lots of missiles. So contracts in the contract center. Let's go see the full list. What's actually here for us to play with. 5 Skull mission, a battle in the Highlands against the local pirates. Straight up battle for intercepted salvage. An insurgent leader for a 5 Skull assassinate. It's all out there, man. It's all out there now. Mech factory is a capture base. Oh. This is how we do it. Who are we fighting? Clan Wolf? Let's get ready to rock and roll. Oh, maybe this might be too much. This might be too much. We are going to have to really make this work. But this might be too much. Start with 3 skulls. Squeegee wants to go down to 3 skull. Dream Mag is like, no, but Paco says do it. Do the 3 rank. Taking a bit too much? It might be. I mean, it is a significant investment. We would be going balls to the walls on this one. Because this would be one hell of a battle. There is, of course, that 3 skull. What was it? Destroy base or just a straight up battle. Nice, simple, and ready to rock and roll. LEGO will not survive. That's probably true. LEGO probably would not survive that mission. Still fielding its 30 tonner. Let's go. Oh, we're fighting Clan Barak. That might not be healthy for our health. 3 skull letter. Getting late. All right, we'll take the 3 skull. So we will enjoy the brand new Cauldron Born and take a 3 skull mission for a little bit more easy action. Oh, we've made so much money. There's so many cool things out there. Jester, get in your Arctic Cheetah. You're eventually going to be flying. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? I do need a great gunner. Who's my best gunner? Punisher. Who's my second best gunner? Oh, I need Arclight in that. I guess the Cauldron Born's not getting quite the perfect... Well, T-Bone's going to swap. The reason why T-Bone's going to swap is his piloting is just a little bit better, which hopefully will mean he'll be able to get into the target area. Let's drop. And everyone will notice I did not choose the mission. Yes, you did not choose the mission. I just want to see your crap mechs destroyed. Oh, Paco, you're evil. Why? They're not terrible. Seriously, no. LEGO is actually really good. LEGO has managed to survive so much and more. So much money and we only have enough for 2 months. Welcome to a heavy clan start. This is where you exist in pain. And maybe you actually managed to accomplish something. But it's always through pain. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do with Lego, because we are getting to that point. I mean, we do need to run into a Big Mac to replace it. The problem is I don't think I'm going to run into Big Mac out here anytime soon. Like, it's going to be a pretty terrible assault, isn't it? Hey, Shade, where can I find Big Mac? Is he anywhere located in clan space? By the way, if you are brand new to the stream and you are enjoying this at all, make sure you press that follow button. That way you get notifications every time we stream, which, by the way, is going to be, it's every week, Wednesday and Saturday at 5 o'clock. Although we may actually be marching that back to 4 o'clock, just so we can have a little bit more fun with our Australian friends and brothers. And, well, actually, no, that's going to make it worse on them, but with our European friends and brothers. 2.67 monthly fee. Yep. Lego didn't survive Punisher. Very few pilots can survive Punisher. His bloodlust is legendary, and the death and destruction that he can wreak is well known throughout the Inner We need something that can carry 2 times Silver Bullet Gauss. I just fielded a Cauldron-born Sprogue, which is carrying 2 heavy Gauss rifles. We do actually have a mech that can do that. Should be able to get one against the pirates? Theoretically, yes. So, that's one of the reasons why it'll be very interesting to grab a very specifically high-level mission. So, but yeah, the pirates have a little bit of everything. They've got a whole bunch of clan omni-mechs that are piratized. I've run into Perdition like 3 times, but I've never actually been able to get them. We didn't have the second Silver Bullet Gauss at the time. This is true. Does it amaze you that Punisher is still alive? Yes, it does. I'm totally amazed that Punisher is not dead by now. Because normally by this point in the game, his mech would be headless. We do have 2 Silver Bullet Gauss rifles, Paco. We have 1 in storage and 1 on Lego right now. So that's enough to actually run a twin Silver Bullet Gauss, which would allow it to look like this, which would be awesome, because that is frankly awesome. Get back here. Yeah, that's going to take a little bit of time. Apparently the scene did not... oh yeah, because the game is currently struggling a little bit. Punisher is the dude who initiated a plan to get him. Why do you always capitalize plan? Is this some sort of joke I'm just not getting? Because it kind of feels that way. It kind of feels like I'm missing a joke. Oh, come on, don't get stuck, game. Not for the last battle of the night. Well, maybe not the last battle of the night. We might run more. If this one goes super fast. Yeah, twin Silver Bullet Gausses would be rather hilarious under the current setup, considering that every single Silver Bullet Gauss rifle pellet when you fired in cluster mode acts as if you fired the full Silver Bullet Gauss. Ever watched Evangelion? I don't like it. So, started to and then dropped it because I didn't like it. It's not my jam. Alright. Sumire, I swear to God, if you drop me onto a mountain, I'm going to shoot your dropship down.
Man, it is a sea.
Okay, she was just doing that for the lulz to try and make us think that we had been dropped on top of a mountain. Oh, we're starting to look lethal now. We are looking lethal as all heck. That's an instant max unsteady with a descent accuracy.
I hear ya.
Alright, Cauldron-born. With your twin, well, your single medium-heavy improved laser.
Going turbo.
I think I have a second one, which I'll probably throw into you. Just for the lulz.
Ready for orders.
Jester and his Arctic Cheetah still our super light scout. You have quite the trip in order to make it. So there's a full-on Barak lance and a support lance to have to deal with, so that'll be somewhat fun. Is that 3 mechs on the same tile? Is it? Where? No? No, we're good. Okay, so continue our sprinting action, because we do need to get to a target at some point. Yeah, I think the drop bearer... I kind of want to lean into the stealth heavy MRM side of drop bearer.
Let's move.
I think we could have a lot of fun with that one.
Good to go.
So get the barbecue bolt on the way as well. Also, jump jets have been requested for the next version of the drop bearer, so there is that. Because how is it supposed to drop on people as a bear if it cannot fly? So something that we have to keep in mind. I'm really disappointed though that the one Jadehawk that we built was not the Jadehawk that had the built-in lamb kit. Hardly blind, sir. So continue the move on forward. We're gonna have to run. Oh god, we're gonna have to run the mauler through the forest.
Talk to me.
I gotta put like a mask or something on this thing, just to get him through the woods.
Roger.
Takes him a while to get anywhere. It is so incredibly powerful though once it actually gets stuck in the fight. Because once it's in the fight, it's just like, and you're dead, and you're dead, and you're dead. What do we got here? We have a supernova. What? An Atlas II? A direwolf? A mongoose? A catapult? And a carrier. What? This is a 3-skull mission. What? They're full health. Oh god. I don't know about this one. I do not know about this one. Oh, that's 200 tonners right there. Oh god. I don't know if we survive this. This is gonna be insane. See, this is why you don't pick fights with Clan Barak. Because Barak doesn't screw around. Like, oh, you came to my territory? Allow me to get 200 tons of assault. Well, allow me to get 290 tons of assault mech just right in your face. He nearly outmasses me with a single star. That is crazy. And now we progress to assaults. Well, technically we have an assault. The Mauler is an assault. Oh, I'm going to need the mini pole up front. Oh. Which Atlas 2 and which Direwolf? It was an Atlas 2 DH, or AS7 DH, and the Direwolf is a Charlie variant. And is that a Nova that is bombarding me from range? Yeah, we gotta put that to AMS to overload. It's gonna be needed. So the Direwolf C and the AS7 DH, we've got a Stormcrow, a Supernova BR, and the Lacerator, because of course. Of course the Lacerator showed up. It wouldn't be a Stormcrow mission if the Lacerator wasn't here. He heard that we sold a Stormcrow and was not pleased at all. Mini bolt on the roll. Oh wait, Sprog. We don't have that. We sold the Nova.
Receiving you.
Oh, we sold the Nova. We don't have Pirate AMS. Good job. Good job. Brock was upset by what was clearly. Hail Mary headshot time? Barbecue time. And also hopefully we'll spread them out. Oh, they're getting more accuracy than I want on the dropper. We are going to need to get the Mauler into position to just start popping people. Because he can do it. He's really good at that sort of thing. We do need to be very, very, very careful about trickling in. Because we will die. Very painfully. So I need to be a little bit careful.
Maximum speed.
Do we see everything? I think we might see everything. So we've got a carrier up here which needs to die because we don't know what the carrier is packing. The Mongoose over here is mostly ignorable if I'm completely honest. The Direwolf, however, is a thing of terror and nightmare.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, Coffee Grind. This may not do well. Wait a second. Where's your second heavy gas rifle? You were a twin heavy gas rifle, weren't you? Or were you just a single gas rifle? Huh. Well, that sucks. I thought he was twin.
All systems nominal.
Thank you, Coffee Grinder, for the follow. Hope you have a good time with us along for the ride. No, we can only fit the one. Well, that is unfortunate. But it's a Cauldron Born. You only need like 10 more tons, and I fit one in the Thanatos. It's a Daishi? Yes, it is a Daishi.
What's up, boss?
It's a Daishi Charlie. So good luck to everybody in our attempts to survive what is about to head our way.
Copy that.
Okay, so I could shoot the Mongoose. No accuracy. No accuracy. No accuracy. I could have the Atlas. Oh, hey, we can actually see him. Alright, so he's got an LB-10 and twin ERs. That's not bad. That is bad, however. That is evil. That is horrible. You're a Lacerator, I don't care. Yeah, that's gonna suck. Okay, give me Mr. I'm just here to ruin everybody's fun. And yes, I am gonna Warlord. You better believe I'm gonna Warlord. How many we got? Oh, there's a laser AMS nearby, and successful launch of Elon Musk's latest project. Sorry for requesting the mission. Yes, this is your fault. We gotta kill that thing now, because I can't kill that thing now. Damage all. Oh, this entire thing is just gonna become an inferno. Oh god. Maybe that's a solution. Maybe I should start. Oh, I need to burn down the forest. Shoot, we gotta light this all on fire. We gotta do this now. Yeah, we gotta kill that SRM carrier. Or LRM carrier. Oh, what's... You're a hoplite, right? Yeah, you're a hoplite. Okay. Alright, Punisher does have a shot with... Yeah, he does, because he is the Punisher.
Accelerating to maximum
This is what he does. Am I in range? I am in range! With a 3.3% accuracy shot. 5%.
Damn you for making me do this.
Die, please. Please die. He did not die. Right, it didn't get banned in the end? Yeah, that's okay. Oh yeah, I don't care about the rain. I think we're gonna try and light the whole thing on fire. Oh no. Oh no. The mines. The mines. We gotta run. We gotta kill that thing before it can do anything. Was there more than one carrier? No. No, there wasn't. Okay. Alright, so I need every single mech I have with long-range weapons, with LRMs, the mines of Moria. That is not a horribly inaccurate statement. I wish I had a jump jet on this thing, just to get away from the mines. Mongoose circling around. I don't really care about him, if I'm completely honest. The Mongoose is the least of my worries at the moment. Oh! What are you doing up there, buddy? Where are you doing? Where do you exist? Lacerator coming on forward. Gonna attempt so many Stormcrows. Exodus!
Standing by.
Yeah, swarm ammo time if I had it. Who's got swarm? Oh, that's a good position. Lego shall stand. First things first, Lego's gonna lay down a sensor lock. The carrier. I wish to see you. Tell me everything there is to know about you. Oh, there he was. There he is. 31% chance. Make it hurt. That did not make him hurt very bad.
Take that.
Alice will go like 3 hexes. Yes, so will our Mauler. Getting the Mauler into a line of sight is going to be critical. Because if we don't, how goes the work of the Crusader? Not for a little while. It's like 23 days out, but we've got bigger fish to fry at the moment. Right now, we're trying to face down a Daeshi and an Atlas and a Supernova, and oh yeah, there's also an LRM carrier who happens to be equipped with so many mines. It's not even funny. The Disco Cat can't do anything from here. It's time to be a hero. It's time for Coach to be a hero. Yeah, we dropped into 290 tons worth of assaults. That is not an exaggeration at all. There is an Atlas and a Daeshi for the 200 tons, and the 90 comes from the Supernova. So we stepped in it. Oh, there's also a pair of lacerators, a hoplite in the back, a catapult, which we don't know what it does, and this LRM carrier, which is equipped with so many mine-launching ammunition that I'm frankly a little bit terrified. Okay, I can get to there. Survive, little Disco Cat. I wouldn't risk you if I didn't think it was important. Summoners Thunder. Fire. Hey, she's got a penetrating hit. That is just terrifying to know. Hey, our old crow, I guess we know we know who bought the mama bird. Yes. Yes, indeed. We sold it to them and they turned it around, they fought us. This is clearly all the gear that we just dropped on them for 5.5 million zeebles. Here comes the Stormcrow. Oh, no shot. Good. Jester.
Got something you want done?
Jester's gonna reserve. Oh, because that's gonna suck. Barbecue pull. Right.
On the move.
So clearly your primary target here is not a Stormcrow. It's not the Lacerator. It is that Line LRM carrier. Do I have Incendiaries. That's not gonna help me. That storms are not even in range. Just bombard it. Good luck. Penetrations I'm seeing. Oh, thank God. It's done.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Fire, light it. Yeah, we'll get to the fire, but we had to make sure that thing died. And I wasn't certain the incendiaries would be able to do it. Okay, so the first step of the plan has been completed, and that is get the heck down. The next step of the plan must now be initiated. There's a Stormcrow, a Supernova. Oh, God. Seeing that Supernova every single time, it's like, oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, draw bear. Time to take a peek. That's actually good accuracy. That's bad accuracy. That's okay accuracy. That's bad accuracy. I'm not shooting at you. Hi. I'm gonna sensor lock you just in order to make my life a little bit easier. Sensor lock. Stringing out. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I'm only using my stealth tech to go super far forward, so we are gonna be a little bit careful about it. Oh, that was beautiful right there. Okay, sensor scrambles are down, but we're probably gonna have to pull back a little bit. Just because it is getting quite dangerous up here, especially with you. I don't know how I'm going to get it. I need to get them towards me where I can surround them and light them on fire. That's going to be the difficult task here. Hoplite coming forward. He's a PPC hoplite, so he's got like a PPC in an LRM-5 or something like that. Okay, who's up next? T-Bone.
Waiting on you, Commander. Your
Your Cauldron-born is not going to be able to shoot anything for a very, very long time. Because your Cauldron-born, quite frankly, is equipped with a very, very, very large cannon that has a maximum range of about 6 inches. So good luck. I need to bring them into my little fire trap here. Don't forget the Mongoose. I don't even care about the Mongoose. I mean, it's Mongoose 66B. Compared to what I'm fighting right now, I mean, look at all that. That came from the Atlas. That was not... that Atlas moved at 18. Compared to Punisher, who's moving on 13. These are some seriously initiative pilots. Mini bolts, you have swarms, but you cannot use them in long-range combat. But we'll probably end up using them. I need that mini bolt up there, because the mini bolt's acid will fully handle this situation. But that does mean we need to triage which mechs we want to steal and which mechs we don't. I think we want the Dashi. Oh god, it's the cannon one. I don't think he hit drop bear at all. Are you okay? I think he wasn't touched. Oh. We want the Daishi. The Daishi is Leo Mark II. That would be odd. They are starting to lay a fire down on my side of the field that I'm not happy about. I do want to start laying some serious swarms down right around here. So if we're taking the Daishi, first of all, where is the Daishi? Oh, did it go back?
What's up, boss?
Thank you. Okay, we got to get through this minefield. This is going to hurt so bad, but it's got to be done. So I'm going to actually pull you back.
Confirmed.
Oh my god, it hurt almost not at all. 10 damage from the mines? Really? I don't know if we just got, like, insanely lucky or what, but that was beautiful. 12, 5, 10, 22. I'm going for that 22. Who is that 22? Oh, it's the twin rotary AC-2.
Roger.
Follow the leader missiles! None of them hit. Bay may not have been touched, but he probably spoiled himself. Remember to turn off the mask for disco? Oh, yeah, right. That'll be bad if we don't do that. If suddenly my legs break on the disco cat, that would be ultra double plus bad. Okay, more incoming fire, but it looks like it's going to be fine. As long as it's not thunders, I don't care. That is a significant thing on my listing. Who's 25? You're 21. Do I beat anybody? Exodus is going to be able to beat somebody, so that's interesting. Yeah, we did get very lucky with those mines. I was expecting to just run through and have both of my legs spontaneously combust. So we need the Castile, we need the Mongoose. It's a star on both of them, it seems like, so that's going to be unfortunate for us. Looks like he moved and didn't shoot, which is lovely. Jester, your Arctic Cheetah, I think can sprint forward and deal a little bit of damage. But I don't want to use the plasma gun. That's kind of the thing. You know what? Reserve. We'll come back to you. I don't want to use the plasma gun because the plasma gun is a huge source of heat for us. And if we want to take that Dashi intact, we're going to need to use the plasma gun on him. Time to break out the duck emotes. Unfortunately, potentially, yeah, probably. I may just want to cycle back. Continue long-range combat. I'm going to lose long-range combat, but we could do it. I don't know what your plan is, buddy, but you're all on your own, and you're very, very small. That Lego. Keep that aggression, Lego. Take a look at what we're dealing with. 48% of the lacerator. 34 with just a normal shot. Hoplite is 13. Yeah, try and pop him. Shoot, you fired in scrap mode. Did you break the gun? Okay, good. Whew. He's good, he's good. He has the gun handled. He's not going to break it. So we got a free shot, which is good. So we'll set that sucker back to normal shoot mode, and maybe we'll get some really good accurate shots. I am a little bit worried about how exposed he is, but hopefully we can make this work. Apollo. Yeah, you're next. One of your MMLs is jammed. That is unfortunate, Apollo. But you can see the lacerator, and that's the key. In fact, I'm going to move slightly to the side so I can threaten the other one. And the reason why I'm going after the lacerator is he's got no armor. Do I go listen kill? I do. I absolutely do. So let's see if I can't get a little bit of extra pressure on him. Okay, I got a penetrating hit. That's good. It's probably just his arm, but every little bit helps. Drop Bear, who also can have... Oh no, it's a side torso. And the accuracy is blisteringly high. You have shoot and scoot? You do. Fire. Blow off the torso, blow off the torso. Not quite. Engine crit. He's got to be able to move. Oh no, he didn't move. Because we're on phase 20. I pull back. Good shooting, no pull back.
On my way.
So this lacerator, we might be able to kill this round. And if it does, that'll take out an entire ECM protection. Yeah, the Stormcrow, it's a named Stormcrow. It's called the Lacerator. So it's equipped, pretty well equipped to... I'm in love. Somebody's got plasma. We want that plasma. How much? This is 3 of 17, right? Or 3 of 13? So the salvage isn't that great. So I'm not going to be able to, like, risk taking plasma as well. Just going to have to commit to it. I best ye better duck, my little friend. Because we're about to see if we can't annihilate this guy. Do I swarm? Oh, do we swarm? No. No, we go for full-on listen kills with the 66%. Please die, buddy. Oh, we got him. We got him. Tore him apart. Yeah, but we haven't gotten to... Have we gotten to him? It's T-Bone who's driving it, right? No, we're shattering that sucker. Omni-Mech, we can't get the XL engine out of that one. Oh my god. He did almost no damage to the barbecue pole, and he kept missing and nail. The Lego just got mauled. The Lego has an inner sphere XL, and he now... Oh, Lego's dead. Lego is so dead.
Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
To you laughs, bro, but we're about to lose Lego. It's about to explode. Because all they got to do is aim his way, and it's going to pop, pop, pop. Because it's an XL inner sphere engine, and it's got 25 health between it and detonation. Oh, boy. Oh, Paco right there with the he hopes it dies. Oh, you are a cruel, cruel man.
Yup.
Disco Cat, thank you for use of your mask, but you may now turn it off. How do I save him? How do I save the Lego? That's gonna be the real question we have here. The answer is we must charge. Charge a supernova? With a Shadow Cat? That seems like the sort of thing that only works in the TV shows and, you know, in the books. Oh, we could do it. No, this is the smarter option. Go.
Double time. Let's go.
Hi. Surprise! Oh, that's the lacerator. Okay, structure exposed. Love to see it. Alright, I've pushed him. What are you even doing? Where are you? What are you? It's a Cascatel. It doesn't have any targeting systems. Hi, Atlas. Duck. Oh, that Disco Cat. That Disco Cat just saved a lot of pain from the Lego right there. That could have been so much worse than it did. Worth it. If that saves the Lego, that'll be worth it. Because we got to get him on the move. We got to get him protected. Mini-Bolt taking a couple of shots. I think he's realized that the Mini-Bolt can totally ruin his day. His universe, his life. Yeah, 8 lives left. Oh, how long will it last? That is the question, Punisher.
Talk to me.
Yeah, you're another like 2 turns. Oh, you have a shot. Oh, you have a shot. Is this same level? That's same level. I'm gonna move there just to provide
Ready to run.
a slightly better shot. Where was the direct? There it is, on the hoplite. That's terrible. You know what? Sure, I've got 32 rounds of ammo, 16 rounds of shooting. Have some follow the leader. Somebody's packing AMS. The hoplite's packing the AMS. And the Daishi is going wide around. Okay, that's going to be a saving grace. It means I only got to deal with 2 of them right now. 2 assault mechs and not more. Okay, the Cascatel is going to shoot me in the back, I assume? Now he's going to shoot the mini-pole. Gotta say, I don't think that was the best idea you had.
That's all you got?
Don't mock him too much, but I do think it was a bad idea, what he just tried to do. We may, yeah, targeting the Cascatel will be a good idea. He's particularly low armored. He's flying, which is always useful to move. Direwolf coming around, shooting the mini bolt as well with some long range missiles, starting to light fires all over the place. We got to get this little guy out of here. I love God, you fall back and get the tank to the front now.
Standing by.
If you want to keep the Lego alive, it's push, 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 buddy. So you make that decision on your own. I'm gonna warlord the Cascatel. If I can nail him, then that'll be well worth it. I think it's dead.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Alright, so 60% of the support lance is out. We're almost through it. We're feeling inspired about it too, so that's interesting. Okay, I gotta get Lego back. Lego's on a 20. Oh, that's not a good roll. He needed a 22. Should I have sprinted the Lego forward? The Lego had to sprint forward. The Lego took advantage of a serious shot. It was useful. I just didn't expect him to suddenly get shot in the back so many times. That was kind of the surprising bit. There are flames along the way, which I'd like to avoid if at all possible. Do you have a shot on that lacerator? Because I'd like to kill it. Because it stood still again! I don't know why it's standing still, but it did. Flames along the way. That's open cover, which is not safe at all. Also, you got a lot of protection, but doing that might be a bit too much. Yeah, if we want to get the Lego out of here, we got to be a little bit extra aggressive.
I'm going.
Getting gem-hitted. I'm trying to save one of our better mechs, man.
Taking the shot.
We're trying not to sacrifice the Lego. If you want to sacrifice the Lego, we can do it.
This just in.
Shot and scrap most of it wasn't useful. No, it got a penetrating hit. What are you talking about? Even if it fired in scrap mode, it still hit it and did a good job. Oh, you people are too harsh on Lego. Lego does his best. Also, I need to provide a multitude of targets for them to want to engage if I want to get this mech out of here. So, thus I provide the multitude. Jester's up.
Orders.
Alright, Jester can start really causing havoc on people if he wants. Do I want to do that, though? Yes. Supernova, you're mine. You have been steaming up.
On my way. Double time.
Hi, buddy.
Roger.
You hit him with the plasma? 58 heat. Okay, now we're starting to work with him. Got it. No, he hit the crow even when he fired in scrap mode. Oh, are we about to get in range? Am I about to get in range of Heavy Gauss? Is the Heavy Gauss about to fire? The answer to that question is yes and no. Can I walk to there? I can. Okay, I'm going to do that. Just to get the accuracy bonus a little bit, because I'm not going to just dive out of cover. I have 10 rounds. On a 10%. If it had hit, it would have been awesome, but no, we're all dead? No, we got this.
Systems recycling.
We have this. I think.
Standing by.
Apollo. Push, push, push. Barbecue me up a supernova.
Roger that. Going to full throttle.
Okay, turn this on. SRMs. Inferno, Inferno, Incendiary, Incendiary. This is what we were saving them for. It's barbecue time, buddy. And it's offline. Supernova, off. So that's 90 tons of mech that ain't fighting this round. Somebody was getting irritated by it. I'm just pushing forward. Violence of action, Sprogue. You of all people should know that.
No shooting. Just
Violence of action. Speaking of, hi buddy, how much do you like that armor for reals? Acid, stability, unsteady, loss of evasion. A disco cat could push him even. That's just too good to give up. Fire everything you got. You have shooting scoot. Oh come on, I was hoping you'd tear off his arm. Apparently not.
That hit something good.
Okay, and you're going to... Ooh, you can't fade that way. You're just going to push forward then. Slightly less, so you can get a little bit more centralized facing them. And we'll pull you back so that you can chill. Continental Siege Unit? I'm not sure I understand the reference. Okay, Lego's up. Alright, Lego's fallback route. First and foremost, Vigilance. Let's make it so we can get the heck out of here. I'd love to fire on retreat. Oh. I could try and pop his head. But it's that supernova that had, or the Atlas. If I fire in cluster mode, might knock him over. Where would I be in cover? There. Okay, so I am in a position where I can drop back into cover nice and safely. So cluster. That's the knockdown. Alright, so the supernova's off. The Atlas is on his back. And Lego has been rescued.
On my way.
Whew. So next up we're on 19. We still have Punisher coming up, and Punisher's going to have 2 targets that are offline sitting on the ground. What are you? Do we know what kind of catapult you are yet? Are you going to just pop heavy armor, I'm assuming? Oh no, you're the catapult 2C. With ballistic. Here it comes! Can't touch this. Did you just place your back to everybody? You may have just placed your back to everybody. He's too hot for startup, but look at how much heat he was able to sink through. Oh, that's going to require a lot of control. Cue Irby with big picture. Alright, at least the direwolf has had to make this long end around, because that's helped us a lot. And also, there's a mongoose flanking over here for whatever reason. The Cauldron Born's going to have a shot at somebody sitting on the ground. More incoming PPCs. That came from the hot light. Nothing too serious. 30 heat for 10 fire. Does the cat have the plasma? I don't know, maybe. It certainly seems possible. Mauler. Go for the high ground. So you may shoot down upon all who stand in your way.
Clear the way, I'm coming in fast.
Aim target on the Atlas, blow his head off, or take out his center torso. I think we're into digging today. How much health is in that center torso? Say about 100, 260. Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. Go for the head. We still don't have... We're going to do 81 damage to him. Ah, yes, acid. Fire center torso.
Copy that.
Managed to miss both times. That's really depressing, man. You missed every single shot. We're going to have to keep moving forward, yeah. Somebody's providing ECM covers that we got to take care of. It might be that catapult, actually. In fact, there's several ECM rings at the moment. So, Form 15, we've gone through. We're going to... Holy crap, that was a lot. And he's pinging. Luckily for us, he's pinging after the fact, which helps out a little bit. Is this Atlas still going to stand up? Is it... Oh, yeah, he's going to stand up. It was his round. Oh, this is going to suck, because that Atlas could punch somebody. Alright, he's rising to his feet. What you gonna do, buddy? You have 100 tons and a lot of big fists. Terrible sees fat oh, has jump jets. Okay. We're gonna have to take care of this soon then. I gotta kill that supernova. Atlas moving slightly to the side. He just killed somebody.
Serious armor loss.
Thank you for working with us on this one. He just killed the lacerator for us. Okay. Thank you. We needed that. Lego. Lego has a... Sure. Lego has his own battle to do now. He must engage at long range. Somebody give me the number of that supernova, please. 7 lives left. Mongoose high.
Walking in all weapon systems.
Oh, penetration. Hot loaded and he broke his LRM-20, yeah. That was perhaps the best round of shooting that Atlas ever could have done for us. Was away amazed. Yes, I'm amazed Lego's still alive. But we pushed hard into them with our mediums and, well, we've broken most of the support lance, but unfortunately there's a 100-ton Dashi on the way. But the Atlas 2 is not in great shape. And it looks like the catapult just entrenched. Forward, and fear not pain nor death. That accuracy is going to be terrible, isn't it? I gotta push into no man's. I don't want to. I must.
Going turbo.
Bad. Good. Bad. 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 Good. Okay, sure, try and blow his head off. That did not blow his head off. He is unsteady, though, apparently.
Orders.
Coach, your disco cat. That Atlas is still under the influence of lots of disco, but I can't afford to fire everything. Oh, I could fire everything at you. How much is your back armor? 75? Yeah, that's too much for me to deal with. I don't want to fully fight you yet. But you are producing some hella good point defense on that one. I'm going to shift off to the side. Get away from the fire somewhat. Target our offline dude. Look at his face. And we'll start shooting off pulse lasers. Our mediums, the mediums to get the temperature under control. And burst.
Copy that.
Do we get a head? I just want a headshot. It doesn't look like. Did that overheating mech just turn on enhanced imaging, I guess? I don't think so. Alright, drop air. Pressure. All the pressure you can. Oh, too close. Shoot.
Moving fast.
That'll be fine. Target the supernova, go for his face. And sensor lock goes down on the Atlas. The reason why it's not going down to the catapult is because I'm currently apparently protecting him, it seems.
Got a lock.
That was the cat? Okay, well, let's see if we can't get a little... Why did my sensor... Oh, yeah, you. A little bit of pain going down. A whole bunch of scatter on that supernova. I do need to make sure that one of my flamer boys goes before him. I'm really surprised that Jester didn't beat him to the punch, but apparently not. Because he can sort of turn himself back on. And I'd like to turn him back off. So I don't want to deal with all the pain that he's about to send my way. But yeah, them committing the catapult has allowed my lights and my mediums to really sort of start forcing into. Mini bolt took a hit from the PPC, so that hoplite actually did manage to accomplish something for once. I'm gonna have to push no man's land on that as well.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, you're gonna shoot and scoot. Go for his face.
Firing all.
And light the barbecues. 100 heat. Come on, bail pilot? No, I didn't think he would, but I had the faintest of hopes. And shift back. Apollo's up, arc lights up.
Yes, Commander.
I could just try and crush through him. That Atlas is not going to get overheated by me in this round. This is just too good to give up. Give me, listen, kill SRMs, normal, normal, normal. And integrated, give me a full warlord on this one, and let's see if we can't kill the catapult. Structure exposed and breached, that's good. Turn him off permanently? Can't turn him off permanently, he's not going to respond to that. I don't have enough heat control over him just yet. A melon gem, that'll be good for next round. Mini-Pult, on the other hand, can start looking to try and turn people off permanently. So you're going to push, and you're going to push hard like it's nobody's business.
Full speed.
Right into the fire. Could kill you, but I'm not. Because you require even more acid. Structure exposed, heatsink double destroyed, acid 15 and 14, and he's unsteady. I don't know if I can knock him over. I think that's a little bit of a problem. Just need a heavy Gauss rifle. Yeah, if we can get the shot in.
Talk to me.
Punisher. Push. Nice and slow.
Roger.
Go for his face. Actually, show me the Atlas. Is it 52s for 108 damage potentially? Pop it.
Roger that.
Ah, you missed both times again. There goes his lower arm, and he's mostly unsteady.
Punch right through his arm.
Oh, he bailed! That's the full Atlas. That's 5-part Atlas right there. Okay, we are guaranteed an assault, 100-ton assault mech by the end of this one. So yeah, we're just getting a little bit too much on him. Cauldron Born taking a lot of medium laser fire. What the hell was that?
Is that it?
Don't
barely scratched.
tempt it. That was the Daishi.
Mess him up. Mess him up good.
Wait. Hardened ferrofibrous repaired armor. What damage did you just do to me? It's an Atlas 2 though, mediocre IS crap? Dude, it's an Atlas 2.
Yep.
Kerensky himself designed it. How dare you speak so ill of it? Let's go kill ourselves a catapult.
Affirmative.
Hi, bud. It's breaking time. Come on, tear off the shoulder at least, right? Nope, not quite.
Keep an eye on my heat, Commander.
Mediocre, he says. You can actually build Intersphere mechs out better than Omni-mechs. That's all I'm going to say. Also, could I have an SLDF? The cat has a plasma gun? Where is it? He's a whole lot of energy. Oh, the best bet actually would be to plant a core right through his center torso.
Commander.
Okay, Apollo. Let's get to work on this guy.
Copy.
I'd like to shut him down entirely. The supernova, just aim right for his center torso for the additional. We need incendiaries, please. And Inferno SRMs. Cook him. 109 heat. Pilot is feeling stressed. And if I manage to get Jester on there before he gets to move, I might be able to torch him. Yeah, I think we do want to try and save the plasma. He's going to ping again. Damn it.
They got a lock
That
on
ping's
me.
going to be big. Well, at least they don't have an Atlas. And by pinging, he's not shooting. So I need to figure out where this guy's weapons are, because if they're... It might just... Yeah, what we want to do is we want to pop his CT. Because if we go right and tear off the center torso instead of killing his side torsos, that'll save all of his equipment. Okay, speaking of... Right. I don't want to tear off your arms then. So I need to focus on somebody else. Get up on top of you.
Roger that.
Why? Because I can.
Got the angle.
So the hoplite is now no longer unmolested, and he is structure exposed in the back. Blink, blink, blink. Bit by bit. That's how this works. Looks like the mongoose has fallen back. Alright. Time to get involved.
Acknowledged.
Set the sector to normal mode. Target head on supernova. That did not work. But cool. But did not work.
Good to go.
Alright, Jester is good, so Jester will now be able to rush on in, and I do want to avoid, to a certain extent, shooting his side, because his side is exposed, and I want to take care of that.
Order received.
You're going to attack this torso over here. Light him on fire. Come on, push the pilot above. He's out. Okay, that's two. Two assault mechs.
What can I do for you?
Cauldron born. I could. We'll think about it. Arclight, do you have a sense of luck? You don't. Arclight in here, mini pult. Needs to start putting pressure on over here. I do need to avoid the flames, though. At all costs. Alright, mini pult. It's acid time. Actually, no, I don't want to engage you. Shoot. Right. Acid.
Roger.
They don't like acid, so he's lost his evasion.
I hear you.
If I get up behind you, there's a chance. There's a chance I can make it work. Alright, let's see if we can't get lucky on this heavy Gauss rifle shell and put it right through the center torso.
Firing everything I've got.
Engine crit. I don't think that was the center torso that I was looking for. But still, we hit with the heavy Gauss rifle, so I'm happy with that. That's 150 damage right there. Call shot center torso. That would put my accuracy at like 20%. No, I'm not wasting that. I'm going to work on him, but I'm going to work on him in my own way. Yeah, his torsos are pretty weak. Pretty badly messed up at this point. Who's up for the enemy? Okay, long-range missile fire coming in on the mini-pult. Not able to connect, which is lovely. I do now need to get over to here in order to handle him with some more heat power. Punisher.
How can I help?
What I need you to do is I need you to annihilate somebody. I need them dead. I need them dead in all the best ways.
Moving at a sprint.
Terrible. That's actually decent. Fire. Managed to hit him this time. And his upper arm's been destroyed, so this hoplight's almost dead. That Dicey is scary. That Dicey apparently has a lot of medium lasers and not a whole heck of a lot else. So I'm kind of happy with him sort of slowly moving into the fight. Gonna back up a little bit. Yeah, look at all these medium lasers. Not even medium lasers, like pulse lasers of some description. Alright, who's next? Down to one, down to recycle, and Arclight's up. Alright, Arclight, I don't want you fighting that. I want Arclight to kill the hoplite. We're gonna jump to get over all of these problems.
Confirmed.
That's right there. Hi, my buddy, my friend, my pal. I'm gonna warlord on you. And I'm not gonna waste the last of my acids because I'm gonna save them for something important.
I'm taking this gun.
This point defense system tried its very best, but it just was not enough to save that arm. And that was an AMS ammunition explosion destruction. He's feeling it down and steady. Good job. MPLs, ATMs, and 2 ERPPCs. I'm surprised he's not firing the ERPs at me. I mean, that's what I would kind of expect. But apparently not. The fact that the mini-pole actually has jump jets on top of this is just icing on the cake. Mongoose is coming back! Aw, he wants to get involved. He's got a large laser. What? Who put a large laser on Mongoose? Lego, you have a target. Alright, Jester or T-Bone.
Waiting on you, Commander.
T-Bone's Cauldronborn is in a position to just try to beat... The recoil was too much. Yeah, we're still suffering a bit of recoil. Jester. Give me Jester, please.
Ready to get it on.
Right, Jester, you need to sprint on through all this. And it's time to engage a direwolf. Hi. That's kind of scary. Are you going to turn to look at me?
Locking in all weapons.
Okay, that's not as much heat as I would have liked.
Hear ya.
T-Bone, if I cycle you around over to here,
Affirmative.
I don't want to pot you, so I'm trying to save you a little bit.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Oh, that came perilously close to blowing him apart. But it looks like the hot plate is not going to be on the ground, which is kind of unfortunate. Why not go by... The reason I don't want to kill the catapult is the catapult has a lot of plasma guns on him. Although, to be fair, I'm not going to save him, so there is that.
Ready.
Alright, get you on target. We best prepare the duck emojis because this is gonna get tight. Inferno's up, Incendiary's up, everything is rocking and rolling. Inferno, Inferno, Incendiary, Incendiary. Do me the bestest of favor, Jester and Duck. That is 97 heat is not quite enough. But we're close. Couch.
Orders.
Yeah, we're not saving it. I'd love to, but we're not gonna bother. Hi, buddy. Do I cook? Sure, why not? Actually, no. I don't have that much health left. So just give me a little bit of this matter. Engine destroyed, right torso, right arm.
Eliminated.
But we may have saved a plasma gun. That's not bad. Heck.
Orders.
Yeah, your drop bear should be able to annihilate this thing. Yeah, just center torso, core him out. Actually, core out his left torso.
Engaging target.
That may have been a bit too much.
Hostile eliminated.
Good job. Alright, it's just the Daishi and the Mongoose is the only thing left on this fight. This was a 3-skull battle. Can you believe that? Oh, that was more than enough assaults to be able to rock and roll any existence. Exodus, you're up next. Yeah, you have a little bit of a fight going on over here. Normal mode, yeah, fire. Potted!
Mech destroyed.
Good shooting.
I've got your back.
Alright. That's the type of firepower we want out of Lego. Just one shot tore him apart. Oh, here comes the punch I was expecting. Duck! Wah! Can't touch this. How much heat are you about to shed? Because that's going to be the real thing. If you got back under heat threshold. Oh, you did, but you know what? You didn't do it fast enough. So you're moving on. I don't know, but it doesn't matter.
Acknowledged.
Warlord it. He's got a burn.
Firing a full salvo.
Hit him with the plasma. The flamers for the 64 heat. Apollo might be able to do it.
Orders.
Apollo, you have enough salvos for like this one salvo. And Inferno, Incendiary, Incendiary. Light it up. This is the last of my Incendiary LRMs. And that's a shutdown.
I'm out of LRM.
Some for the glory of Lego. Yes, if you believe in the glory of Lego, subscribe now. For he has brought victory to us all, potentially. Switch over here. Take aim. At his head, because he still has a whole bunch of health right now. You know what? I'm going to lay down the sensor lock as well, just to make sure. Maybe we'll get the most accurate shot possible. Sensor lock, direwolf.
Sensors locked on.
Take aim. Tear his head off, please. Just potentially.
Confirm.
No. That went like center torso.
What can I do for
Alright, T-Bone, you're Cauldron Born. Bring it on. You actually have a punch ability, which is going to be quite helpful once we actually get things rolling on you. So the Cauldron Born coming on forward. Now Ek gets to come and punch people, because Ek wants to have fun. That would have been scary. We're very lucky he didn't manage to get any good hits on us. Gotta see through the entire forest that's burning. Yeah, we lit this whole show on fire. I'm so tempted to fire acid LRMs at him.
Targeting for physical attack.
Okay. Oh, what was that? Heavy. Oh, your MRM just unjammed. That's good. Sprint you around over here. Yeah, we knew this entire force was going to go up in flames. That was kind of half the plan.
Talk to me.
And you're going to walk on in here.
Copy that.
And your bloodlust is legendary. Do I go for headshots? Give it a shot.
Target confirmed.
Structure exposed and a knockdown, so that'll help out panicking the pilot a little bit more. Cauldron board needs to be rebuilt. It's too slow and too short range of Gauss. You might be right on that one. Okay, he's trying to turn on, but that's not working. We're feeling inspired.
I'm your spaniel.
Okay, well, kick him. See, how much armor do you get here? Yeah, sensor lock first.
Sensors locked on.
And now give him the boot.
Locked on for physical attack.
Heavy armor has done nothing. Well, it could have. It could have.
Receiving you. Position confirmed.
Okay, I don't want to target that arm. I'm going to target this leg just to start really messing with them.
Fire.
That's it. All 3 assaults. 3 assaults, 3 ejections. Boy, did we fill up the table. Unfortunately, I think this is 3 of 13. Now that's how you do it. That is how you do it. I'm proud of that one. I'm very proud of how that battle went. I don't know if we'll get the direwolf though. That's the key. See, we're getting like 3 salvage parts. We need 5. So, you still feel bad about this suggestion? I don't know. I think that worked out pretty good. It was a hell of a battle. Last time we piloted, they said it should be a cakewalk. You should be able to just run over them. Only 200,000 of that. The Lego almost died. He came within 25 damage of dying. Look at how little damage we took. That's control. That is control. Streamer luck. Oh, don't jinx it, Sprog. You just jinxed it, man. Alright, show me the direwolf. Oh, Iron Jesus, who aren't on the internet, hallowed be thy name. Please grant to us a direwolf. We have fought hard against tonnage far exceeding our own, against assault mechs who could have smashed us. We beg of you, please, please, 2 direwolf parts is all we ask. Nope. Iron Jesus saith no. We have 3 direwolf Charlie parts. 3. Pair of Stormcrow parts. Did we get the plasma gun? We did not. We got a normal Innersphere XL engine. We got a couple of double heatsink clans. We got an Endo Steel Quantity 1, and we got 4 LRM-20 clans. Streamer Lux broke, huh? We had a chance. You jinxed us. Still, man, we managed to come out of that one pretty gosh darn good. So I can't be too mad about that. We survived. As cool as it would be to have a direwolf, I have so many mechs being built right now that it's almost unfunny. I can use LRM-20s, yes. I just don't know what for. Compared to heavy MRMs, they're worthless. Like, a heavy MRM is just so much better than a clan LRM-20. Because the damage is huge and the range is good. Mauler rebuild win. Oh yeah, on the Fox is the but I want to give the Fox a pair of heavy MRM ears. That's kind of my jam. I want to be able to just dump buckets and buckets of heavy MRM missiles on him. I think the Mauler did fairly decently, actually. I mean, he's plowing Gauss rifle shells into people pretty gosh darn well whenever he gets good targets. And his Gauss rifle targeting computer gives him an additional 10% damage with a Gauss rifle. It's pretty good. So, we just need to have battles where we can get into him. The armor is useless. That's only because they're not shooting him, but they're not shooting him because he has the armor. They know he's almost impossible to kill, but he's got as much armor as a 100-tonner. So 58,022 for the next 7 days is a quick repair. Mauler just needs speed. Yes, pull off all the armor and just give it the biggest fusion core you can manage. It has an XL, doesn't it? Did we put an XL in the Mauler? Also, I would also like to put out that the Cauldronborn took no damage, despite taking damage. That was pretty good. We may need to rebuild the Cauldron Born, though. The Ebon Jag here is good as, like, what it can do in terms of the hard gel and all that, but it's bad because it's kind of slow for what it does. Yeah, I know, DreamHack, but it makes it a tank of unrivaled power. And what would I do with the additional 15 tons? Heavy armor needs to go. Everybody wants my heavy armor to go. No! I love my heavy armor. DreamHack, relax. Let's see, if I pulled out the MML's risks, and I pulled out the, not the Gyro XL, if I pulled out the hardened armor, and I gave him Clan Pharaoh. Damn, that is... Oh yeah, I also need to pull these out. Anybody else seeing what I'm seeing? Aw, darn it. Can't do quite what I wanted, but I can do most of what I wanted. Oh, I'm out of slots. No! Where can I get slots? Can I get slots? 2.7. No, that's not enough. It's too much. I need Clan Endo. Do we have Clan Endo? Oh, thank you! Aha! I present to you the ultimate Gauss carrier. Quad Clan Gauss rifle? Is this a thing we do? Flawless. Oh, the armor's so light now, though. I don't know if it'll be survivable. So that increases its speed, increases its range. Quad Gauss. Gauss Malzilla. What do we need? We gotta call this something special. I mean, it's 4 Gauss rifles that it's packing. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 8 is 40 plus an additional 20, 60 shots, firing 4 at a time is 15 rounds of shooting. Is enhanced imaging an active thing? Yes, you can, I think. Yeah, control click to activate this item. We have 15 rounds of shooting out of this. I don't even need this much ammunition. I can pull off a ton to put in other things. Like, dear God, that's a lot. What else should we put on it? Alright, so with a double Gauss, I think, so 20 plus, yeah, 20 plus 24 gives me 44, divided by 4 is 11 rounds of shooting out of the guns. We do have lots of heat. So what is the most heat-intensive laser that I can possibly manage? That would have to be heavy mediums, but I can't fit them. So I have 2 tons. Heavy large laser, can't fit it. I don't have 4 tons available. And I'm full up on all the weight-saving equipment has been mounted on here. Even if we lost our heavy probe, we wouldn't have enough. So I can put on 2 medium lasers, and that's it. Greybeard says armor up. If I'm gonna armor, I'm gonna give myself another ton. Drop a Gauss? Are you mad? We have just crafted something that is so beautiful that it's hilarious. I love how everybody's like, armor up now after we pulled off the hardened armor. Poor, poor hardened armor. See, I have a pair of Clan ER mediums. ER medium lasers. ER medium laser. Oh, wait a second. Oh, don't have it. I mean, I can't give myself +1 arm accuracy. Can I equip Pirate AMS? No. No. We'll put the AMS on the Cauldron-born because the Cauldron-born needs a redesign. My only regret with doing this is I only have a single clan Gauss rifle left, so I can't double Gauss anything else. Oh, this thing needs a name. This thing needs a name. Apparently it generates 66 heat. Really? Wow. Paco, it's not necessarily about having the best build. It's about having a ridiculous build, which I love. And put the shoulder on? What, the recoil? I don't think it's going to weigh that much, actually. Oh, wow, it does. It weighs an entire laser. Alright. Gosler? Gauler. It's the Gauler. No, we'll go Gosler. I like Gosler. Unless someone comes up with something really good while I'm armoring up the rest of the mech, we're going Gosler. A little bit more up. Then a +1 accuracy on a Gauss rifle at maximum range. I mean, this thing is going to be a lot faster than it was, but it's still not crazy. For the +1 accuracy. That would have been the reason why. But we don't have to. Where can I pull from that would make it nice and symmetrical? There we go. Yeah, I'm going to put in the laser. I like the laser setup. So give me ER medium laser clans. There we go. Malzilla. Okay. It's the Gosler. Malzilla is fun. This is gonna be crazy. Like this is a lot of Gauss. Like it's very good that we have the ballistic +++. It's got +1 accuracy with ballistic weapons, -1 recoil with ballistic weapons. Do I have a Gauss rifle? I don't think I do. Nope. Sensor tracker for the additional long range accuracy. Ballistic. I don't have an ECM system. Enhanced imaging is probably the best thing I can go with in order to support that. I mean, that's a cockpit right there. The firepower on this thing is 340 damage, which is rather huge. It's gonna hit like a truck. Alrighty. Beautiful. It's one hell of a design, I'll give it that much. It's gonna cost us $1 million to refit it, but you know what? I think it's worth it. The other refit we gotta do is the Cauldron-born. Because the Cauldron-born, I love the heavy Gauss rifle. I don't love the heavy Gauss rifle on this mech. What do you think? Did we full refit the Cauldron-born as well? It is a slower mech. We've definitely seen that. And it is an Omni mech. I think it is. Yeah, Eben Jags are Omnis, right? Oh, it's not. Really? Huh. Eben Jags are not Omnis. Who knew? Alright, let's take a look at the faction shop. One of the reasons why I'm not all that fussed about rushing to the store is because the reset only happens once you move or change. Put a single Gauss and jump jets. Alright, oh, there's a heavy risk PPC. Got a light Gauss rifle, which is worthless unless the changes that we talked about get in, where it would deal, instead of 50 damage, it would deal 20-20. So 20 to structures, 20 to armor all of the time. Or maybe 25-25, that might be better. Hey, we found some plasma cannons. Mine. I don't even feel bad about that. That was worth it. I'm gonna need those. Yeah, the reset happens every 15 minutes, but it doesn't change until you move. So yeah, the reset happens, but if you just sit here and you don't actually like go through a mission or anything, it's still gonna sit there. They didn't give us our mech parts? No, but I wasn't really expecting that either. Besides, the plasma rifles were well worth it. Rockback, thunder ammo, no thank you. AMS and laser AMS clan, which is just useful because it's light and it's good. Double heatsink, radical double heatsink kits, I love those. Just because I used to dislike them because the chance of them exploding was too great, but we have good pilots. Alright, so the heavy Gauss rifle has got to come off. It is too slow for it, and unless we want to cram on a really big engine, we just don't have the speed in order to make this thing work. We could lean into missiles, perhaps, because we do have a pair of, well, we have a quartet now of LRM 20s, which we could mount on here for some hilarity. Oh, we could mount a lot on here. Where do I find the additional tonnage? I can't run this on 2 tons, but... So 10 tons gives me 40 missiles. I'd like to have the heavy large laser in here, perhaps. The Pirate AMS, yes, good point. So we're going to go first lasers. We're going to go heavy large. Large heavy laser. And then, of course, we need to go to AMS systems for the Pirate AMS system to cram on there. We have 2 tons left. I'll put in 2 LRM 10s. Why? LRM 10. It's 2.5 tons. It looks super hot. Yeah, it is super hot. If we do that. Yeah, I know. We gotta cram an ammo on this thing too, and 2 tons is not gonna be enough to run an LRM 20. Actually, will it? Do I have a double ton? Do I have an LRM double ton? I do not. Darn it. So 120 rounds, that means 3 rounds per. Pull out the lasers and more LRMs. We only can mount so many LRMs if we do this. Also, I'm not sure it's worth it anymore because it's going to take like a week or more to actually do this change. So, actually, if we're going to do this, then we're going to do arm-mounted LRMs, obviously, for the additional accuracy. I'm going to need... Ooh, we're going to need a lot of stuff. Follow the leader ammunition because it's great. Follow the leader. I'm also going to need incendiaries. If we want to turn this into a big mobile LRM, we're going to have to pull out the AMS system. I'm not sure we have the weight for it. To turn this into like a true full-on heavy catapult. I do something like this. I pull this out. Streak LRM? We're running through a lot of ammo every time we fire. Like each ton is only 3. Hello CMO28X, we're currently refitting our Cauldronborn because, well, the heavy Gauss rifle just was a little bit too heavy for it. I'm not sure we want to go in this direction. I think we lean into energy. Because the only problem I'm seeing with trying to do this is if we want this Pirate AMS up front, we're going to need it. I kind of just want to pull it off because it's going to... First of all, this refit is going to take a while anyway. So... Maybe we just lean into Silver Bullet. Because I got the Gauss rifle still. Do I have the ammo for that? I still got 2 tons of ammo. So what we could do is we could lead into Silver Bullet Gauss. With a pair of tons of ammo. And... MML-10? You don't have a PPC mech. Sprogue despises PPCs. LRM 40 plus a heavy large laser? That's what I was suggesting, but people were like, no. I was like, hey, let's do that. Let's see, weapon. Where did it go? Oh, the only problem actually with that is that the long range... Heavy large lasers do not work well at long range. They have an inherent -1 accuracy, so that might not be the best plan ever. Like, I do like the idea of mounting just a ton of LRM 20s. Something like that. Let's see, this runs through 60 rounds per, but if we're going to do that, I really want to go like more like that. That way it's more symmetrical. Gives me 7 tons to work with. I'm running through 60, which is each one is 2, which means I need 5 tons of ammo. The heat on this is 40 for 72. Oh, because I got a prototype of the heatsink kit in here. Right, right. Look at the streaks. Streaks are pretty bad. Like, I'd rather have missile density than streaks. Also, I don't have 4 of them. Also, they're heavy. Do I have enough ammunition to actually run streaks? I think I do. So, ammo streak. Ammo streak. So each one of these is 4, so I need 3 tons of streak ammunition to make it run, although I could probably get away with 2 just based on the way that streaks operate, but I'd rather push it a little bit harder. Do I have any other streak LRMs? Just to sort of fill out, because if we're going to go streaks, we're going to go streaks. I got 1 more, but I don't want to use it because it's asymmetrical. And that's going to require another ton of streaks. Unfortunately, that puts me 2 tons over. So that can't be done. 40 for 24. Yeah, I can cram in the Pirate AMS at this point. This becomes our big locust. Like, does anyone remember that locust, the training locust we had with the streak LRM5s? That's basically what this would be, with a bit better support. And if it's got this, I don't think I want the DNA cockpit in it, because the DNA cockpit is a huge investment and stuff. Like, it's giving me all kinds of accuracy bonuses that I'm never going to be able to use anymore. So to do that, I gotta rip this DNI out. Come over to our cockpits. Is this compatible with Artemis? Oh, it is. I mean, it's not providing me anything, but it is compatible with it. Indirect Nova, Predator, Rangefinder. Rangefinder would be useful. And give me a sensor tracker for the long-range fire support. Pull out the DI. And then a fire control system. Can't be indirect because streaks are direct only. So can't use the Artemis because that's pointless. Energy is pointless. Indirect is pointless. Pointless. And Predator I kind of don't want to use because the Predator is a really good... Oh, it's a really good fire control system. Where am I going to fit it? Like, where am I getting the extra ton to fit it? Can streak LRMs do indirect fire? They cannot. They are straight fire only. We're going to see if we can't get away with 8 rounds of shooting out of the streaks. It might get a little light. But we can cram on an ER large laser. Not quite a large pulse, though. AMS has to go. It's really more of a support boat at this point. Like, I don't think I can turn this into a proper LRM boat. Oh, the cockpit was 5 tons? Jeez, no wonder we freed up so much weight with that one. I really don't like this build. Not gonna lie. It seems so weak for a 65 tonner. Single large laser and 2 streaks. Like, I'm spending 7 tons on this. I said MRMs, am I still packing? Still got a single MRM 40. It's 12 tons. DNI is a 6-ton cockpit. Got a light gyro. Yeah, we can pull that out because I don't want the defense gyro on something that's going to be a long-range fire support. We need... I got an ultralight and an XL. Can't fit the XL in because of the Pharaoh. And I can't remove the Pharaoh. Yeah, I don't like this. So here's one of the big reasons why I don't like this model. Because this thing has hardened ferrofibrous armor with a built-in gel refit. This ought to be something we brawl with. This is the kind of mech that you rush into the fight with. And we're building it as a long-range streaker. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. I want to check out Fusion Course. Show me a 320. 14 tons, okay. Burner mech? You want to brawl, you need a bigger core? Yeah. So first things first, we go up a core. It can't be a burner mech if I go this high in a fusion core, unfortunately. It's too big of an engine to make it a torture, because in order to make it a torture, I'm going to need to be mounting multiple plasma cannons on it. You said it was too slow, so you wanted a long-range build? Yeah, but I backed off on that one. Bunch of lasers? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we want an energy spam build. So in that way... Hey, Sprog, you're getting another Disco Cat. Snubnose PPZ? It is a good... Yeah, the Snubnose is the best of the worst, as Sprog likes to call them. I think we may need to swap over to, however, a... Don't have an exchanger, so that's going to make this a little bit low. Disco Mark II, maybe scrap the old for more medium lasers. Clan Burner Boy. Clan Burner Boy right now is our Arctic Cheetah. Okay, we gotta wait on this. We gotta wait on this until I've got more mechs that are sort of out of the thing. Jump jets sure could be a possibility. I do need to get a bigger fusion core on this thing, absolutely. But that is something we're gonna have to worry about in a little bit. Just make sure that we've got everything cycled on, and we'll go up like that. And just for Sproge's sake, we'll do that. Oh, we need the Gosler up top. Right, so Gosler up top, and we're gonna run to the end of the month then. And we're going to save the Oven Jag as open just for now. We are good on cash. We're not going to go run dry. Oh, actually, we did pick up a whole bunch of parts we need to sell. Whoops. Reserver for laser bomb. Yeah, laser bomb might be the way to go. We have a single Atlas part. Woo! I'm not building you anytime soon. And you are worth so much money. And the Black Liner I don't need. Hatchetman I'm going to keep because it's a melee mech, and if I ever get enough parts to actually build a Hatchetman, we're keeping Sproke's Crab because he asked for it. Anything that's 60 tons I'm ditching, except for the Mad Dog. Yeah, get rid of the Perdition part. And for assaults, we're starting to build a nice little stable of almost got assaults. 2 away from the Direwolf. Go back onto the store just real quick in order to solve that. Welcome back, Brick. We have remodified the Mauler. It is back into storage to be rebuilt. So it will be gone for a little while. But there's medium heavy laser. Ballistics. Oh, maybe it was wrong. Are you kidding me? They're selling it for 45,000. What? Come to Papa. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Oh, that's the problem. Oh, well. Oh, you can tell I'm getting punchy now. Biggest of Ranson did. Miss me also almost getting Terror. Thought you put quad gas in it? Yes, we did. It now has quad gas. No, we're not reloading the save. I'd have to reset everything, and I'm not going to do that. It's just a silver bullet. Not the biggest of deals. Oh. What is this? Minus 5% heat zone, plus 20% maximum heat, plus 20 threshold. Interesting, but a little too expensive. I'd like the double heatsink kit, but I can't afford it at the moment. Lego Mark II is not going to happen for a very long time, but we will keep an eye on it. If I reload the save, I'm going to lose all of the build progress that we just did. So, it'll be fine. I've put your Marauder up top. You don't get to complain. Yes, the Mauler. Alright, so that's going to be the end of the stream here. Sprogue is no longer going to just spam my inbox with all kinds of things like reload the save, which I may end up doing just to be nice to him, because he does love that thing. Glad I watch that, it's pretty nice. Yeah, we'll think about it. So we're building a lot of mechs at this point. We have the Disco Cat, which is being rebuilt soon, but big thing is we're building a Marauder. It's going to be full power on that one. The Timberwolf is being built sort of for progress. I don't think we ever actually built the Crusader. We built it in C2, but we have a lot of mechs. They're all getting set up for hopefully happening in the short little while. But yeah, whew, that was a heck of a long stream. Especially that last battle. That last battle got brutal. Taking on, from a 3-skull mission, 200-ton assault mechs, a 90-ton assault mech, 2 55-ton mechs. I mean, we just got mobbed. But yeah, that'll work out pretty nicely. I'm pretty happy with how things ended up turning out tonight. Aside, of course, from Sprogue, is now it's just going to be... I see the message, Sprogue. Chill. We may end up going back for him. But no, thank you everybody for coming around, for hanging out with us, so we can enjoy this awesome game RogueTech together. By the way, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the follow button so you can follow us as we play through other things. Every Wednesday and Saturday we play RogueTech for our Apollo's Vipers campaign at 5 o'clock. We may be changing that to 4 o'clock. We'll have to see. But yeah, I don't think there's much more to say. So with that, let's get a raid going. So, I have a target in mind. He's a friend of the channel at this point, or at least I'd like to consider him a friend of the channel. HBFT_gaming. So let me first try and access his channel to make sure I don't get stuck on like a 30-second ad. Oh, Big Brick, you missed one hell of a battle. You're going to want to make sure you catch the VOD next week, because that is tomorrow, because that is going to be one of the best battles I've fought in a very long time. We took on 3 assault mechs and handled it with alacrity. All right, let's get this raid a-rolling. See if we can't drop in on him and say some highs. So prepare the raid in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1... rock and roll.
It's kind of scary. How about a single medium laser? 3, 2, 1. All to the torso. Wouldn't you be able to build a BH with just one part? I don't know.